I had this terrible dream that we were fighting squids. I don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, it happened. Never mind. He says as he's like looking through the pile of loot.
Sadly, it happened.
Oh, that's the
I
okay.
can concur.
Okay. What are we doing now?
Can we res him and then blow him up again? Because I would like to do that.
What?
I'm good.
Oh wait, I ate the body. We can't. Can we res the other one and blow him up?
No.
No. No. Diamonds are expensive.
I'm fully aware they are.
And the DM doesn't have the stat block prepared anymore. Alright, so do we head back? I mean, are we done here? Have we rescued everyone?
No.
Ah,
There's
fuck.
still plenty of people here, probably.
I
think we should completely dismantle this place. In case that other illithid is still about.
Yeah, wasn't there a third illithid we still need to find?
He supposedly gone, but we can neither confirm nor deny that.
I'd like to make sure he's gone.
So maybe find where they're keeping their paperwork. If they have any paperwork trail, be a good idea. Also finding those consoles and any other prisoners that are here.
Before we go, I want to say something. Zhao and you, come here.
Yes.
Okay, what's up?
Rel gives both of you a very big hug.
Oh, jeez.
I thank you for last night.
Yeah, I mean...
You just kind of rest her head on your shoulder and kind of curls the tail that she has around you.
I needed that, and it meant a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, it's what I do.
I might be slightly out of my noggin, but I knew you needed some.
We're in watch his face harden just a little bit. He seems to kind of, he's not depressed, but he's a little somber for Zhao. And we're in, I think, kind of the deeper ends now. I think we're starting to see some things that maybe might be a little, maybe not above our league, but a little more scary than what we might be used to. I think the deeper we go in here, the worse it's going to get.
That is quite possible.
Yeah.
Considering we haven't run into the Bronze One sister.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how they'll react if their sister is actually an ooze. Should we find out?
Wait, can you take her form like you do with the other stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I took her form, I believe.
I forgot about that. Said the DM.
Yeah, I took her form and I even have her mask.
Alright, so that third illithid.
I guess, do we just scour the place for him, or do we have a better way of finding him that's not, hide and seek?
Well, we have his name. We know he looks like an illithid. We can find someone that can locate a creature or something. Maybe can find him? If he is still here.
I think there's a spell that does that.
Yes. Okay, creature
Zhao
does
doesn't
it.
prepared. McRib.
McRip.
But we did just do a long rest.
You did just finish a long rest.
You have not prepared your spells yet.
Thought that happened during the long rest.
Nope, happens at the very end of the long rest.
Oh, alright. Well, alright.
If you haven't already prepared your spells today, you are free to prepare your spells for the day.
Alright. let's do
Alright,
that
give
then.
me
I
a
was just
hot
like,
minute here.
oh, hold on, just
Alright,
give me a
all
second.
my
I can
spells are
prepare that.
prepared.
God damn it.
Repaired.
Yes,
They're all
prepared as well.
repaired. To make sure that we got those spells fixed up, they needed the maintenance.
All right.
I think we're all
He has
prepared
it prepared.
casters. Non-prepared casters. There we go. Except Zhao.
For a second, I was like, bards are prepared casters, and I was like, this isn't Pillars of Eternity.
No. I get all my spells.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know his name?
Yes, we know his name.
It was something that Eve will have in her notes. Because I don't feel like opening my notes.
I can do this. That's the former partner.
I love even you.
This one right here, I believe. Either that or Targan is the one we just killed, but I doubt it. Because I have these two names.
Versus is already deceased.
Okay, so Targan.
No, I'm sorry. Versus is the one you're after. Targan is hold on. I will have to check my notes.
Because
God damn it.
I have them kind of mixed.
Yeah, they're both those two are a pair.
Yeah, because I was like, I marked the one that we set free, and then one was a former partner, and there's a third one, but I don't know if that's the former partner or.
So Targan and Versus should be a pair, and Versus should be, if I'm not mistaken, the one you set free, right?
No, this one's the one we set free.
Is it the S one? Aslan. Okay, right. You set free Aslan, and you had Targan, Versus, thedas, and Raim. That's right. Targan is okay. Hold on, I need to go find him in my notes because I don't remember who Targan is.
I have all their names combined together, so
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make sure
yeah.
I keep them.
Targan is the one you are hunting right now. Versus is a illithid that was mentioned at some point, but is not really known to be relevant.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Targan
the
is.
Zhao can cast locate creature on him then.
Okay. Okay. So locate creature.
I pinged it already.
Yeah. Within 1,000 feet of you. Give me a second here. You would return nothing.
So
There is no creature named Targan within 1,000 feet of you.
what happens if he describes the illithid and names it Targan?
That's fine. He kind of shifts focus for a second. There is no illithid within 1,000 feet of you.
Oh.
Not a live one.
Not a live one.
Not a live one, anyway.
So
There are two dead ones. Well, there was two dead ones. Were two dead ones? Were.
Or
if he maintains concentration on this
Mm-hmm.
and we come in range, would it let him know or
Yeah, it'll let him know.
Okay.
He can concentrate on it for up to 1 hour, and if an illithid enters that area, that 1,000 feet radius around him, then he will automatically know. It's like a super detect creature.
we were using it in what, Child of Light?
All right, I'm not finding anything right now, but that doesn't mean they're not nearby. The spell's range is pretty big, but it's not like infinite or anything. It's like I don't know, a little bit over a kilometer.
Figured it wouldn't. But if we are inside any of the villages, I would advise you to spell to see if he's inside that village as well.
little bit
including
under a kilometer.
ours.
Okay, I can do that.
Because they are attracted to power. And like to be in charge, as Raim has, shown.
Why is a kilometer 3,280 feet and not just 3,000 feet?
I don't
What is
know.
happening here? Or 3,300 rather.
I don't
What is happening here? I don't like this.
It's feet. It's imperial versus metric.
But a meter, so like, I don't know, like 1 meter. Oh, I guess a meter is not exactly 3 feet either. A meter is
Yep.
3.28084. What the fuck this? I'm
Yep.
fucking dying. Why do feet exist? Anyway, sorry. All right, continue.
Because someone somewhere lost the meter stick when they were trying to measure something.
Centimeters. Oh god damn it.
They were like, I don't have anything to measure it by. Billy, you have your foot.
You have your foot,
Measure it
Billy.
with that.
We do this the American way, eyeballing and half-assing.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
Right.
Anyway,
So, I guess what are we looking around here? And
Yes, I would advise us look thoroughly, see if they've got any notes or anything, or we can probably look at the chair, tinker with what they were tinkering with.
oh yeah, I forgot about the chair.
If you want, I'd advise being careful, because it's going to...
yeah, I mean, that thing's meant for like squid face to sit in. So if you're going to sit in it, I don't know. I feel like you should be protected, or maybe just don't sit in.
Well, I was just gonna
So
go
I
check.
think that's
Okay,
how
go
they
check.
communicate and see through statues.
Maybe.
All right, I want to go look at it.
Okay, you take a look. Approaching the chair, the throne. There are 2 thrones. Both of them are rigged in a similar manner with wires coming out of the back of them. And these wires go further back into the wall. They kind of make this spiraling pattern up the wall before they finally enter like a duct in the wall itself.
Mhm.
And each of the chairs, each of the thrones has this kind of like headband, this metal headband that would fit around your head. And Illithid's head is a little bit bigger than yours. The headbands are not adjustable either, so it's kind of like a don't know if it needs to be touching skin or what. But this headband connects to the back of the chair, and then there's also you see on the arms of the chair itself, there are these little metal plates with 3 little kind of like dots on. The dots don't move, but if you place your hand near them, you watch light come out of the dots and begin to track your fingers.
What the fuck? All right.
That is creepy.
It's like very Synthesia Blade Runner type shit.
So you said they track your fingers?
Yeah, the dots emit light. They're basically like little LED bulbs almost.
Okay.
Like little laser things. And one dot will emit a beam. Each beam connects to one of your 3 fingers. Which also makes sense to you because illithids only have 4 fingers.
Yeah.
What are you learning, Ral? Is it useful?
I don't know. Can I make a check?
Sure. Make a it's like a mental skill challenge. Make an Arcana check and follow it up with an Insight check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Can
Can I
you
have
help with the insight check?
Yes, you can. And you can guidance, sure.
And Amalia can help you with the Arcana check as well.
Yeah.
All right.
We got you covered.
All right. That's a 31 on the Arcana and a 15 on the Insight.
I mean, 15's not bad. Okay, so 31 and a 15. That's what, an average of like 17.5 or something. Oh god, no, I'm way off. Hold on.
Yeah.
31 and my number pad is stuck. There we go. 31 plus 15 divided by 2 is like 20. Okay. So yeah. Shit. Okay. You are fairly confident that this chair is what the illithids are using to give commands to the shackled slaves. You're fairly
Okay.
confident these chairs control the shackles.
Okay. Alright. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly confident this is how they were controlling the slaves. Or more specifically, the shackles.
Then shouldn't we dismantle it and then say slaves ourselves? Or try to work with it and see if we can't bring all the slaves here
That's what I was thinking.
and disengage the collars.
That feels a little weird. I mean, like, it's a good idea, but also, that gives me the ooga boogies, you know?
Yeah.
The oogie boogies.
And then we dismantle it and destroy it.
It's like we're controlling them. It's like mind control for good. I'm having some moral dilemmas over here.
Well, I mean, I would like to have them all come to this room so that we can detach the collars and destroy this.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. But it's like, oh, we have to mind control them to do that, and it's like stepping in dog shit.
Well, I'll do it, because I'm curious.
Be careful, you might accidentally do the command to blow them up.
Oh god, Jesus! Could you imagine even like killing, the 30 or 40 people that are here? Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I sit down in one of the chairs and put the headband on.
Okay. So you made an Arcana check before that was a 31. Fairly confident you know what all of this is doing. So you kind of sit back. You use your thumb and your first 3 fingers on your hand to kind of manipulate the light on both sides of the chair, and you're not totally sure what they're for, but you're fairly certain they're control mechanisms. And so then as you sit back, you lower the headband over your head, and you're not sure how to turn it on, and you kind of give the controls a wiggle. Nothing, and you try wiggling a few different ways until after a few moments, suddenly there's this shock throughout your brain. It's not like a painful shock, but like when you're going really fast and suddenly you slam on the brakes, and you like your brain lurches forward in your skull.
Yeah.
It's a lot like that, and the pressure on your head, on kind of like, it feels like something's pressing down on your skull really, really, really tightly and hard. And it is a very unpleasant feeling. Go ahead and make me for this particular section. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check, please. An intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The first part of it, you clench your, like, you all see Rel struggling all of a sudden. You clench your jaw almost involuntarily, and you feel like your entire body is on fire for a moment. Your brain is threatening to just explode and stop working. So you're gonna go ahead and you're going to take let's see here. Where's my dice at? There we go. Okay, and then it's gonna be, you're gonna take 12 points of psychic damage as you're just trying to acclimate to this chair. Do you continue pushing forward into it?
Yeah, I'm stubborn.
Okay. As you kind of fight the chair some more, go ahead and make me another intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
These rolls are not good for you.
No.
Okay. Put those dice away. I need these right here.
You kind of looks. Oh.
Damn, I don't actually have more than one of these in front of me. Hold on.
I need to give you one.
2. Oh my god. Why? I gotta go. Alright, I need you to calculate the probability of rolling 4 8s on a d8 in 4 rolls. So that's what, 4 times 8 is what, 32?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're gonna take 32 points of psychic damage.
God.
As this time your control slips, and all of a sudden you just get this splitting migraine. Your brain starts to hurt. From those of you that are around Rel right now, you see just blood just pouring out of her nose right now.
Real
Oh,
quick, how much
God.
should I take first?
The first point, oh shit, I don't remember. It was 12. Yeah,
Okay.
it was 12. And that was 46. The next one was 48, and that was fucking 32, a max roll.
Lovely.
Jesus Christ. The complexities of the mechanism, designed for illithid use, a tiefling sitting in them, and I can't remember, was Rel born a human tiefling?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's not really something
no.
that's meant for. Hmm?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. That took me a second to process the. Yeah.
You're
all
fine. Yeah. It's not really something that's meant for your physiology, and trying to force yourself through these barriers that it has. They're not even like actual traps or barriers or anything placed into this. It's just your mind trying to use this device. It is beyond your physiology, really. It's not even about your intelligence. It's something that is just completely foreign to you physically. Do you continue pressing forward? I would just be like, Rel, oh shit, you're bleeding like a lot from your nose.
I have a question for the DM. Can I slip a little bit of my ooze in between the mechanism and her to soften the blow?
You're not sure if it would soften the blow or interfere with what she's trying to do. It's up to you.
Comprehend languages wouldn't help at all, would it?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
There's a spell that might help here, but I don't think you know it.
Does it detect thoughts?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you know it. I know you know detect thoughts. It's your most used spell in this campaign.
Yeah.
Not counting cantrips.
No, I think it's even used more than cantrips.
Maybe. Very possible. Do you press forward? Damage goes up to 40-10 if you fail.
Yeah.
Maximum of 40.
Rel, is there something we could do to help?
Y'all are talking to her. You're not getting any responses right now. And Rel, you're hearing them talk. You hear their voices. You cannot understand the content of their message right now. You are full on stage 2 of your brain right now. Like,
Yeah.
everything's engaged. Blinders are on. You can't understand any of the noise around you.
Would. Oh.
It feels oddly like being insanely drunk, but very aware of it at the same time.
I should have asked this. Does mind shielding prevent any of this?
You're not positive, but you're free to try.
Well, I ask because I have a I forget exactly what the
You have a Cipher Stone?
yeah.
Because that prevents your thoughts from being read, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I find out. Where is it?
Preventing your thoughts from being read wouldn't really affect any of this.
Immune to telepathy unless given permission. Advantage on saving throws against mind probing, detect thoughts, modify memories, etc.
Advantage on saving throws against mind probing. I would say you have advantage on these saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
that's
then
part of this.
I
So
would have had.
you would succeed the first one.
Okay.
So instead of, go ahead and add the 32 back. You take 12 points of damage. As you succeed on the first one, you start to kind of understand the machine a little bit more, and then the second one you start to really struggle with. So you'll take 12 points of damage on the second one.
Okay.
And you are struggling. The rest of you see Rel's nose is bleeding a little bit. Not as bad, but a little bit. Okay, and then as you kind of struggle to push past into this kind of second phase here, you continue forward.
Yes.
Okay, roll me another intelligence save with advantage. 19 success. You manage to just, you're not sure what happens here,
but at some point in all of the struggling, everything just seems to kind of make sense to you all of a sudden. It's like this just instant dawning of understanding. And the controls that are attached to your hand right now, the headband around you, even the chair itself, you feel yourself connected to all of these entities in this area. It's such a bizarre feeling. You can hear what they're thinking. And there's probably like upwards of 60 or 70 people around here in total.
Oh,
but you
Jesus.
can hear what they're thinking. And you can zero in, like you can almost control it. But as you try to do so, it fights you. Go ahead and roll one last saving throw. Okay.
13.
If 13, it fights you, and you're not fully able to really grasp how to like zero in on each individual, but you feel fairly confident that you understand what is going on enough to communicate with all of these individuals that you're connected to at once.
Okay. Can I tell them to Can I control the collars from here?
Not that you can find, no.
Okay. Can I tell them all to come to this room?
No sooner do you have that will and express it in your own mind than you feel all of them immediately stop what they were doing and immediately begin to respond to your command. Do you stay in the machine?
Yes.
Okay. As you feel them all begin to move towards you, they stop what they're doing and begin to advance. You also feel other entities that you are connected to through this machine, though only slightly. And those entities do not seem to be responding. However, you can't fully grasp their presence. And as you attempt to, the machine, it's not like it's actively fighting you, not like consciously, but it's like pushing through like glassy sand. You're occasionally hitting spots that just are mind-boggling to try to control or push through. One more saving throw, please. 14. Okay. 14. As you try to zero in on some of these individuals, or even really detect what they are more than anything, you seem to have pushed yourself to your physical limit, and you're gonna take some damage. One. Okay, so that's okay, and then okay, so that's not 32 fucking damage this time. That's gonna be 19 points of psychic damage here. As you have now really pushed yourself to your physical limits, you feel that it would be dangerous to continue forward. You can try to exert your will over the machine again, but making that attempt could potentially kill you.
Kill me or knock me unconscious.
It could potentially kill you. You're fairly confident you could die from this.
Oh, all right.
Because you could straight up just have a brain aneurysm right now.
Yeah. So, Zhao sees this, right?
Yeah, Zhao totally sees this right now, and he's like hovering near you right now, like concerned. He's like, oh god, oh geez, okay.
Would it be within his character to cast Death Ward? It's a domain spell for him. We all
Yeah. I mean, probably he'd be like, "Oh, fuck," just like reaches out and he just kind of touches your shoulder and casts the spell.
Okay, second question.
Mhm.
Do I know what he did?
No, you are not responding to stimulus at all, really, right now.
Okay. So I don't know he cast Death Ward.
You have no idea anything has been cast on you or done to you or anything, and you cannot hear
Oh.
anyone around you.
Oh.
Yeah, you're full on fucking mind is gone levels of shit right now.
All right. All right. I'm gonna roll 1d2. On a 2, I push forward because.
Okay.
All right.
All right. As you push forward, trying to fully exert your control over this machine, it's like I said, it's not actively fighting you. It's just you attempting to navigate this insanely complex system that was never really built for you to even be able to use in the first place.
Would sorcery points help?
No.
Okay.
As you begin to push forward again, like you don't even feel the pain of the migraine anymore. At this point, it's more just this pressure building. It's almost like outside of your brain now. It's like in your sinus cavity, like under your eyeballs. You feel this just intense pressure. And go ahead and roll me another intelligence saving throw, please.
Big oof.
Ooh, fuck. Rel, the entire world for you just goes dark all of a sudden. There are a few seconds where you're not sure what happened. And as you open your eyes, you see hovering over you. You are on the floor now, staring up at the ceiling. And it looks like Zhao has like yanked you out of the chair or something. You're the front of your head, like the physical skin, you feel it burning. But more than that, you have a headache that is like even basic thought processes cause it to throb. And it goes all the way down. It hurts so much it's going down your spine. Like the light is causing you physical pain down your nervous system. Your death ward popped. You're at 1 HP.
Oh, lovely. All right.
Oof, that looks
Oh my
painful.
god, Rel, you almost died. Like, for real. Like, oh my god, fuck, shit, god. I reached out, I was like, you look like you're in a lot of pain. I'm just gonna pop you with this death order. I really think this is, oh my fucking god, you're in the floor. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay. Alright, Rel. Oh my
Stop.
gosh.
Zhao.
Voice.
Whatever was done with her was mental. She might have a headache.
That's an understatement.
No shit.
Oh, that's what I get for being stubborn.
But don't say Maria, he's a fuck. He just turns around. Those of you that can speak primordial, he just said fuck the north wind, which is it's basically like a really bad curse in Mirvanian.
I don't think I speak primordial.
I don't either.
I do. Oh, you should watch your language.
You should worry about your head.
Your forehead. Is her forehead burnt?
Yeah, she actually has a ring around her forehead where it is completely burnt. There is like this, like it's not like 3rd-degree burns, but it's like a bad sunburn around her forehead.
You have a ring around your head now.
And like some of her hair is all like burnt and frizzed.
When does he? How does he get these back?
I don't think I can mend hair together, can I?
Not with mending, no.
I guess Shao's gonna use one of his channel divinities.
Okay. Just as healing.
So, what did you see or do
Or both.
Probably both.
Did you break it? Did it break you? You're looking like you're pretty fucked up right now.
It,
Here,
it,
just here. He just he like places a hand like on your face basically. You just feel this energy pour into you. Just healing light, and it doesn't completely alleviate all your symptoms, but it dulls the pain of the intense migraine that you have to a like just a bad headache.
okay, so that put me back up at 30 health.
God,
No.
do you only have 60 something health?
Yeah, 63.
Oh my god. Jesus.
That's with that's 13 con. I would have less.
Oh my god.
I think I took. Yeah. I have I have 10 additional hit points right now because of Draconic Bloodline.
It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so there was. I could see everyone with a collar on. I ordered them to come here so that we could take the collars off and all that. But there was something more. There was other entities, beings, but I couldn't pinpoint them. And when I tried to, more or less, get the machine to get me closer to them, that was when I ended up on the floor.
Okay. I'm guessing they're inside the facility.
Would I know?
But the entities, yes, they are all within range
Okay.
of this throne, which seems to be the facility that you're in, more or less.
If I had,
Yeah, they're here.
if I had to wager a guess, they're probably the other entities that have been summoned or by other means gotten. That could be other servants, stuff like that. Kind of like the guards, like the dogs, beholderkin.
How many were there?
Not a terrible amount of the second kind.
Do I have like a number?
No, you wouldn't get an exact number.
Okay.
Not a ton compared to the like first one you encountered, the first type of entity. In comparison, it's like really small.
I would probably recommend we go find and kill them instead of leave.
I think that would probably be a good idea, yeah.
Also dismantling the chairs or destroying it.
Yeah.
So do we just like sit here and wait then, or should we like go find the people?
I'm not sure if the order that I last gave persists or if like whoever gave the order has to sit in the chair until the order is given. I'm not sure.
Well, we can wait for a little bit and find out. We've got a few rooms off to the side we can explore. Not too far from this room. Talking about this. I don't know. And that one up there, down there.
Yeah, there's a couple of exits out of this room. Here. Yeah. There's a couple of exits out of this room, you notice. But they one of them is the door that
Came.
you had closed before. And then another one is kind of this door further off to the side. There's one to the right. There's one to the left. And then there is a room further down. You note that you're fairly sure is kind of its own little thing.
If it's a hallway, we turn back and stay in here. If it's not, and it's a room within itself, I say let's explore it. See if we can't find any notes or anything they may have left.
So, okay, so you like told them to come back then.
I was muted, GG.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I told him to come to this room.
Okay. All right. Do we want to explore then, or are we waiting to see if they come here?
um, we can explore briefly, like you said.
But suggest we not go any place that has like corridor or anything. Not leave too far out of the room.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Cool. Let me see how close the closest person would be. I don't know how much time y'all have here. Okay. Big fucking thonk. All right. The fuck? Hello? Okay. Listen, I'm not saying that there's some weird shit going on with this map, but there's some weird shit going on with the map, okay? Alright, cool. We have to band together to get the healthcare and the free maps for everybody. Alright. Yeah. So, which way are you exploring?
Which way do you guys want to go?
Whichever way causes me to not have to think.
This way! Zhao just points in a random direction.
That's a wall, Zhao.
Fuck.
even I know that's a wall. Even though you can walk through walls sometimes. Go ahead and try.
Nope.
An illusion. Remember that first room where that big, like, shadow guy was at? The mummy that killed Yulai?
So which way they're going?
That way, I guess? I vote
What-
that
Which
way.
way was that? Okay. Okay. So as you open one of the kind of doors that they had off to the side here, you see a room revealed beyond that is primarily, it looks like machinery of some kind. This is all mechanical stuff. It's none of it's like active or put together, except for in the center of the room, you do see a console. And this console looks identical to the ones that you have seen so far.
Well, they did have one in their throne room.
This looks like a control room where they've just laid all their machinery junk as well.
You want to try to dismantle it?
Yeah, we should.
Or do you want to wait until the servants or people get here and then free them and do the console?
I know we're here. We might as well take apart dismantle the
All right.
the console. There we go.
I feel like Rel's pouring into Will IRL now.
Yeah. It's all right, Rel.
You doing okay, buddy?
Yeah.
You now have a headache. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, as you kind of approach the console, are you going to try to dismantle it?
Yeah. Same way I did the other one.
Okay, great. Roll. What was it? An Arcana check, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amalia Amalia, it's gonna give advantage. And guidance or
Alright,
Zhao,
I
can you
guess.
Like, are you just like, Amalia, you're gonna give advantage?
Well, I don't have Arcana, so I don't think
Yeah, but
Zhao
you don't
has
get to
Arcana.
make decisions for other people's characters.
But
Well, I don't want to help her.
okay, we all blow up then.
She got herself in this mess. No, I'll help.
We all blow up.
I'd be okay with that.
23.
23. Yeah, with a 23, no problem. You manage to deactivate the console, and while it takes you a little while, it's not a hitch.
All right, there we go. We're good.
Nice, good job.
Is any of this material useful?
Most of it seems to just be steel or iron, so I mean, it's worth something.
How much is in
Rough
here?
slugs.
What do you mean? How much is in here?
How much is in there? Like,
I don't know. A lot. What kind of question is that? It's a storage room full of iron. Pick an amount.
okay.
Infinite.
Pretty much.
I don't know.
It's iron pipes and shit. Add X amount of pounds to your sheet of iron scrap.
Okay.
Pick an amount of pounds because you can get all of it in here. You couldn't carry this room out with you.
Challenge accepted.
I mean,
There's easily like 3,000 pounds of iron in here.
damn.
Challenge accepted.
I'm sorry. You're saying that the mages can't carry 3,000 pounds?
I am saying that, yes. I am
Alright,
saying you only
guys.
have one bag of holding.
Listen,
Alright, guys, I need a giant frying pan. A frying pan that could hold all of this.
And
Alright?
then
And wait a
put it in.
minute. I can just summon a giant frying pan.
No,
And you put it
nope.
in the frying pan. The frying pan's a weapon, so I get to use my charisma modifier.
Except for the fact that the frying pan has to actually be a weapon, which means you have to be able to wield it. So it can't be that big.
Damn it.
didn't we
Defeated,
give
finally.
Shao a ogre strength potion or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough, dude.
No,
Giant
it's fine.
strength.
He'll just he'll just down 3 of those.
He's
Okay.
got
They don't stack, and they only last an hour each.
He has ogre gauntlets, and we have a storm giant strength potion, I think.
Which would set his strength to 29. Which would allow him to carry like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, so we just all of us need to drink one of those.
We don't have that.
So 29, you could carry 435 pounds at 29 strength.
Alright, so we need to summon a bunch of skeletons and have them drink them.
But necromancy is illegal.
Who cares? And technically, we're not where it's illegal.
Fair.
Yeah, otherwise I would probably be dead right now, considering all of the necromancy I take part in.
Thought it was legal in Astoria.
No, necromancy
No,
is
that's-
illegal in Astoria. It is legal in Wild's Peak, though frowned upon. And you guys know that you're in Wild's Peak right now. Though you're in the Wild's Peak. You're in the bad place.
However, you survive.
Yeah, you know the North in Game of Thrones? That's where y'all are at right now. Just, you're under it.
Which we estimated that at teleporting around, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we ain't in trouble.
I mean, you're not wrong. Necromancy is technically illegal here. It's
Take
just,
that,
is it worth your soul?
Yes.
Technically,
Absolutely.
Amalia doesn't have a soul, so it doesn't really matter.
Fuck.
I technically have a soul, alright?
Technically.
Technically-
This is being held ransom.
Yeah,
This
something
is
like
true,
that.
yeah. You have a soul, it's just on lean right now. Yes, come in. Hola, tengo un gato grande, me pantalones este fuego, es muy caliente.
You want
Ow.
to try that one more time in French?
No.
Fuck. What is French for cat on fire in my pants? I don't know. It'd be
Look it up in Google Translate, damn it.
I mean, okay, but then I have to do a French accent, and it's like, ooh.
I mean, try.
Hello, I have a giant cat on fire in my pants. Okay, great. Hold on. French is such a dumb language. Okay. Bonjour. Bonjour. Is that actually pronounced un? Are we going into Spanish here? Hold on. J'ai un chagi. How does this make sense? J'ai un chagi. Okay, look, these fucking words together make the noise j'ai un chagi. And I'm like, hello? That is not how letters behave. J'ai un chagi. Influence mon pantalon. Mon pantalones.
So,
I hate this.
are any of the
Sorry. I didn't think you were gonna do it.
No, you challenged me. Okay, listen, I tried to learn French a long time ago. I took a year of French and I hated it. I have a special bias against French because I cannot fucking speak French to save my life, and I never will be able to. I gave up.
so are any of the slave people back?
Yeah, so we'll say it's been about 10 minutes of like Zhao trying to speak like fucking what is, I don't think I have one based on French, so he's over here trying to speak like halfling or something, and he's like, I don't know, I can't get the language. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I'm sorry. And then after a few moments, you hear this kind of like mechanical and all of you kind of look towards the source, and it's the door that you entered from.
We should probably greet whatever that is or whatever.
Yeah, you're not sure if somebody's trying to get in or somebody is like pressing buttons they shouldn't be or what.
Please don't tell me they're stupid enough to say, "Oh, that's a wall. We should fiddle with the buttons." Whenever the door was already open.
The door was closed.
No, we closed the door.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no. Do you think there's somebody at the door? Is that what that is?
Nah, I think it's just making noises on its own. We're fine.
Hmm.
I don't want
I believe you.
I believe you.
I mean, it doesn't. I don't know if they know how to open the door.
I would assume so. It was labeled with big buttons.
Big
They're
butt.
easy to understand.
Yeah, says the one that took forever to figure out how to make the door go forward.
No, I figured out how to do that immediately. I thought there was something more. I thought it was like related to time or something.
No, you just had to open the door. You know what? We should probably help them open door.
The door, as you all kind of begin walking, the door does finally open, and you watch. This would be like, let's see, probably upwards of 20 or 25 people walk in, kind of one behind the other, and all of them just present and stand there. They all have pickaxes in their hands, and they range from just about any racial background, any ethnic background, cultural background, sex, gender, age, all of it. There is a wide range here. The illithids certainly do not discriminate.
You're gonna make me make a check for each one of those because I have a possibility of failure, aren't you?
Probably a group of people.
No, I will not. Instead, there's a way we can determine if you fail at any of them.
Zhao, None of them are illithid, right?
What? No, there's no illithids. I would tell you. If I feel illithid, I'm going to be like, oh shit, squid boy.
I feel like stabbing another illithid.
Okay, well,
I
none of them are
appreciate-
illithids.
I appreciate the fact that your mic cut out right at the end of boy.
Squid boy.
Just like, oh god, there's a squid. So, Ralph, this is your thing.
Well, are you going to free them all?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So this will take you a little bit. You're just gonna go to each individual.
Is there a better way to do it?
No. There is a better way to do it. It's a mass roll. Mass roll is a single roll. I just have to figure out the probabilities of you actually failing one. So what do you have to roll to fail one?
I don't know.
Okay. So
What DC is.
the DC to release these people is 15.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What do you need to succeed on a 15?
I need. Well, it depends. Do I have guidance and
You
or?
can have guidance, yes.
Okay. Do I have help?
I mean, that wouldn't really matter. Whether
No,
you have the help
right.
or not,
So-
what do you need to roll?
I need a 15, so I fail on a
Yes.
1 or a 2.
You fail on a 1 or a 2? Holy
Yeah.
fuck, okay. Oh no.
The odds are slim.
That means you have a 10% chance of failure.
Lower if I have help.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So yeah, you would probably be able to get advantage. If somebody wants to offer advantage. I believe this
Oh,
is
wait.
Arcana.
Wait.
I was gonna say, what's
What?
the check?
No, if I have guidance, I fail on a 1.
You fail on a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that assuming guidance is a 4?
No, it's assuming guidance is a 1.
Okay, got you. So we're gonna get in some weird territory then here because you technically, if we're assuming guidance is a 1, you technically fail on like a 0.5 because we're assuming that guidance is a 2 here. And so
If we're assuming guidance is a 2, then I can't.
right, because of the way the probability works out, I will give you a
2%
You have a-
chance.
So there's 25 of them. You're going to be making 25 checks, and I would say that you have a. See, a 1 is a 5% chance. I would say that you have a 2.5% chance to fail on any given individual one. And so, in this case, 25 checks, 2.5% chance. All right. I want you to roll me a D100. If you
Okay.
roll a 1, then one of these people dies.
All right.
So you have a 1% chance for one of these individuals to die, is what this is. Okay, great. So you go through, collar after collar just gets popped off. You have this down to a science now. And you managed to go through quite easily and remove everyone's collar with no issues whatsoever. You see that there are some people who recognize each other once they're freed. There are some people who don't recognize anyone around them. One person seems like angry that they've been freed. They're like, no, put me back.
Oh, sweetheart,
Um,
I'll dominate you if you want.
This is like a 75-year-old man. It's like an ancient old fucking halfling that's just bent with age, just like, put me back, let me go back, and you're over here flirting with him.
Rel's got the collar like halfway around his neck. Like, I mean, if you want to like fuck him, then like I guess I can leave the collar off.
There's a difference between dominating someone and fucking them.
Tell that the dominatrixes.
I mean,
Dominatrixes.
I think you're thinking of hookers.
those. Oh my god.
Are people that buy hookers called hookies?
Merle with dominatrix.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't either.
But you managed to successfully free all 25 individuals that have entered into the room. And as I said, they are from just about any walk of life you could name. Well, most of them are, 99.999% of them are all totally down with being freed. There's that one older halfling that's just like, they're gonna come back and they're gonna kill us all, and like general, crazy old man grumblings.
You immediately goes over and starts dragging one of the illithid's bodies to him. Which one is coming back for you now?
He looks at it, just spits on it.
There you go.
Fucking down with the king.
So you don't want this back on?
No, bitch is dead.
No.
Okay. I know all of you are scared and stuff.
Some of them don't sound scared.
Well, I mean, some of them are probably traumatized, regardless. But
And there are several children. There's out of the 25, probably 6 or 7 of these are kids.
we should figure out if we should try and getting them out in batches, because we know we have a whole lot more coming. Or should we wait for everybody? But I would not take them all out in one large group, because we're not going to be able to cover them.
Oh, the hell with that. We down the guards and fucking just make a run for it. They can only get so many of us.
We're looking to get all of you out alive.
Oh, Chutney don't care about all of us. Chutney cares about Chutney.
Well, Chutney, we'll make sure you get out alive.
Hell yeah, you will. Good job. I like y'all. More individuals start to trickle through one at a time. Although, at this point, you do see entering into the room a floating creature, much like the spectator that you had encountered earlier. In fact, you are fairly confident you know what this creature is, as you've seen one of these before. This is a gauth, or a gauth. And as it enters the room, it does kind of take a look at all of you and at the prisoners, especially all of the freed prisoners. It's currently escorting several prisoners in, actually. 5 or 6 prisoners are trailing behind it. And you see 2 well-armed individuals, both appear to be gnolls. Although one of them is some kind of weird half gnoll thing. It looks like a gnoll, but part of its body is purple and furless. It looks like a gnoll somehow merged with an illithid. It's just disgusting to look at. And
what are you doing here? I don't remember receiving orders that you were going to be here.
the illithid gnoll speaks up in this case. The gauth kind of stands by, watching him speak.
Orders were not received. Orders were given, but not to this one. Who are you?
I'm the one that gave the order for all of these people to come here.
Why?
I believe that's way above your pay grade to ask.
The gnoll kind of he's bent. He's hunchback kind of. And he looks over at the other gnoll that's with him.
I'm thinking these are suspicious.
The other one seems to just be almost incoherent, actually insane, like the hyenas from The Lion King.
You leans forward and says it's not for offspring to question.
He twists the other way as he looks back at all of you. I need Rel to roll a deception check with advantage.
Nice. That's 22.
22, Jesus fuck. Okay, all right. This guy's insight is not super high. We're gonna find out.
You's figuring out
Okay.
that it's an offspring.
That is a natural 1. As he looks, he glares at you.
Apologies.
It's not me you need to be apologizing to. Wait till Raim finds out.
We will guide the prisoners in. Come.
And he like barks at the other gnoll that's just like full mad cackling. The gauth, funny enough, seems to almost see right through you for a moment, but almost it seems like they're going with the plan. Whatever the plan is, you can tell they don't believe you, but they're just like, yeah, let's do this, is the look that they have on their face.
You gives the Gauth a wink.
The gauth gives you a wink, which is just really a blink. Okay, so the gnoll, the like weird illithid gnoll, and the other like crazy big, heavily muscled, ripped gnoll, both kind of exit out of the door, and you see more people being ushered in. The gauth stands next to the door, and you watch it just kind of carefully. It's examining each person. You're not really sure what it's doing, but it's looking very carefully at each individual that comes through the door. After a little while, more individuals. You probably have, let's see, this would be like another 30 people in here. Do come through. Let me go ahead and mark these off the map here. Okay, mark those off the map, and then yeah, another roughly like 30 individuals come through until you've gotten most of the people that you would have thought would be out there in the first place. You do see coming through the door, however, at another point, are more, illithid servants. Is really the only thing you could describe them as. I'm going to put these guys out here because they're outside the door.
Illithid spawn, but
yeah,
not full illithids yet.
Well, they're not. These aren't actually like part illithid or anything. But you do see 2 hobgoblins, along with a spectator and this large floating creature. You're not 100% positive what this is. You've seen one before with the other gauths, but it looks like a beholder. But it is definitely not a beholder. It's something completely different, something twisted. This is another half illithid. This is a mind witness. You have encountered one of these before.
Wasn't he attached to one of Gauths?
Yeah, he wasn't attached to, but there was 2 gauths and gauths and a mind witness that you had freed, and the mind witness was one of the gauths at one point. But the illithids had twisted him.
Are they standing in such a way that like I could position myself so they're all lined up?
Yes. Yes, you could.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're all standing together, right?
Yeah, you're kind of all. You have the map in front of you. You're kind of all like back towards the edge of the room here ish.
And whereabouts are they?
They're, right in front of you.
We might be able to get this.
Are you on the map? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the ones that just entered are right in front of you. There's 2 hobgoblins, a spectator, and a mind witness, and then the gauth that's kind of like watching people. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of watching people.
Might be able to get the floating ones on our side.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your dark vision's not very long.
If we're not careful, innocents are going to get trapped in this.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I need to actually like.
Like a group of people over here.
Let's see.
Group of people kind of standing off to the side over here, around the pillars and stuff.
So I could do that.
I'll say each one of these big tokens is 10 people.
Well, what do you want to do about these guys?
As they enter, you see the 2 hobgoblins and the spectator. The spectator finally speaks up.
What are you doing?
And it looks over at the gauth. And kind of looks to you, to you, like the group.
I lean over to Zhao. If talking didn't go well, I'm gonna get myself into a position and hopefully catch them off guard.
Okay, I'll do the smacky smack.
All right. We are just following orders
And what orders would those be?
to collect everyone here.
His eye narrows at you.
I mean, as we told the other ones, it's not for children to, question.
Roll deception with advantage again.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
Well, Rel.
Okay.
Oh, we understood it was you meant her.
Then
I did. I can understand when you're saying you, but
So there's some going on here. 25. Jeez, fuck. Okay. Spectators.
deception.
Spectators be with insight though, so we'll see. Ooh. All right. Hold up. Let me pull up a spectator. Their name is Tater.
Tater.
Oh.
Then we will wait for raim.
You kind of. Can she go into this back room? Because she has Raim's form.
Yeah, nobody trying to stop you. Everyone's kind of suspicious, but they are accepting that, maybe Rain followers and maybe these are powerful people. I shouldn't fuck her.
Alright, I'm gonna get myself over here where I'm positioned right now, and I'm going to
Keep in mind, there's in behind them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to ready a little spell lightning bolt.
Okay. I'm going to put a person in, right here. That's 10 people.
Oh. If they're going to kill him, why not?
Another one. Are you staying in your own form?
I was going to switch to Raim's form. But...
Oh, no, go switch to rain.
Okay.
Yeah. I did the thing that you were going.
Yeah. Because I got Raim's form, so I can do that.
Hail from Minion.
Who's he talking to?
He's looking at you.
Of the others. Is Raim employing fleshy subjects?
You think he has time for trivial matters?
He narrowed at you again.
Intellect promise.
Pretty good. Raim, like his to have a sense of humor.
20 or 30 steps away, more people kind of ushered in and to work like ushering. Come over here, please. Right thing. Nope, get over here. Puts on this kind of mini of being kind of pseudo mean, but he doesn't. He's not trying hard. He's like, get over. No, I said get over here. And then
Around a little bit. Don't have fun with.
And decks this old lady. No.
That's not what I meant.
More people begin to trail through. Probably about 60, 70 seconds later, your form would have changed by now because it takes you.
A what? You cut out.
Your form would have changed by now because you take a minute to change, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you would be changed by now. And then coming through the door is elf, an earth elemental. Although this elemental is clad in iron. You watch. There's this huge iron armor around him. You see the last of the people trickle through. By your count, this would be everybody, and Zhao rushing them over. Okay, come on. It says bad subject. Get over here. The gauth trickles in, looks at everybody in the room, look at the other gauth, and then just floats over to him and sits over here.
I think a gauth is like, whatever's going on. I don't know.
Elemental also, you'll note that follows this gauth around.
Okay, how was Rim's voice was?
You cut out him.
We're both cutting out. I said, how is Raim's voice? Yeah.
It's like angry and whispery, but kind of taunting. Like,
Okay.
You will make a fine component to my collection.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can do that, but I'll try.
you don't have to. It's fine.
Okay, good.
You walk out and you just like using your normal voice. You're like, "Hey, what's up, people?
No.
What's up? How you doing?"
Hmm.
Hello, I'm Raim. I'm here to kill you all. Ooh. Okay, anyway.
No,
Um,
please don't ever do that again.
Listen, we used to run around in VR chat, me and this other guy that I used to know named Ashton, and we used to run around in VR chat, and we would just run up to people as these like really tiny avatars, and we want to kill you. It was awesome. You had to be there for it. It was great. All right. As the last of the people are ushered in, you do see the two gnolls enter as well. And they look around.
When is rain coming?
Hopefully soon.
Why would he gather us here?
You see him. You see the two gnolls. The crazy gnoll, like the semi-sane half illithid gnoll, is like whispering to the crazy one, and the crazy one's just laughing. Like there's no actual conversation here, even though it seems like there is.
There is, but there isn't.
Yeah. We grow impatient. Where is Raim?
Yeah, you starts walking out in Raim form.
I'm sure you can question it, and then Rel like sees you and like bows.
Has all of them been gathered?
Yes, sir.
I only requested servants.
We were not given any additional orders, your lord.
I need you to go ahead and roll a deception check with disadvantage.
Very well. Damn.
Oof.
Would it be a straight roll?
Why?
Because I did kind of help sell it.
This is a pretty big oversight on y'all's part that I'm like, oh.
Yeah, she's not communicating telepathically. I know.
No, there's something
Oh.
else that's huge.
Oh, she's not
The-
floating.
She's not floating.
Yeah,
Yep. And the spectator is very familiar with illithids.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. I'll say straight roll. Okay. The spectator.
Is something wrong with you today, Lord? You seem off kilter.
Never said I couldn't walk.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Does fly forcibly give you wings, or could it theoretically also just make you float?
It theoretically could also just make you float.
But an illithid wouldn't let someone touch them.
I don't know. You'll have to figure something out here.
Wait. We were talking about this.
I'll let you figure that out. One of the gnoll, the sane gnoll, steps forward.
We were wondering, my lord, why have you called the servants here? Is it time for us to move to Rome?
No, I'm just doing some tinkering with their colors. Adding an additional safety measure.
Roll another deception check. This time with a straight roll as well.
21.
Okay. Yeah. The spectator at this point is kind of looking to all of them.
I see. Routine maintenance. Yes, now it makes sense. The circumstances seem strange to me today. Very well. If it's all the same to you, I would like to get back to manifesting the dogs.
Be on it.
I want to subtle spellcast detect thoughts.
On who?
Whoever was just talking.
That's the spectator. The
Yeah.
floaty eye guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could always use more dogs.
He kind of is buying into the raim thing now. He's not sure. You can tell he's like confused as to why raim's not floating. He's like, what the fuck is happening right here? But also, you know what? It's not my business. I need to leave.
Okay, so
Shit is weird.
all right.
I see. You
Okay.
said this one was a mind weaver, right?
There's a mind witness, which is a beholderkin that has been like twisted. And it's just following the illithid null right now. It doesn't seem to have any kind of real like mind of its own necessarily.
And
There's two hobgoblins which also don't seem to be like reacting at all. And then there's also the spectator who seems to be reacting but seems to have bought into your premise at this point. There's also two gnolls. One of them is like half illithid, like twisted. The other one is just fucking insane. That one doesn't seem to have any kind of actual thought process other than haha laugh. The half illithid gnoll though seems to be kind of suspicious of you.
Can I
Okay.
shift my detect thoughts to that one?
Yeah. He's wondering why Raim is not using telepathy and why Raim is not floating. He thinks that on surface thoughts, he thinks there's some kind of ruse going on here. He seems very suspicious. Also, Amalia, that is big brain energy. I'm trying to hide the casting of the spell behind Zhao. Okay. Just make me a stealth check. You're doing this with your familiar, so a stealth check is kind of appropriate because nobody's actually looking at you.
Or stealth. Oh no.
Would she have advantage because she has like all of these people as
It
cover?
doesn't fucking
Yeah.
matter.
Okay, yeah.
I'll try.
Okay, so let's see. I mean, their passive perception might be lower than that. We'll see. Dude's wisdom ain't real high. Okay. Yeah, so you go ahead and cast the spell fly, and you see you all of a sudden feel really weightless. You've felt this before. It's a fly spell. And kind of taking Amalia's cue, you hover a few feet above the ground all of a sudden.
Son of a bitch.
The spectator turns and leaves. The two hobgoblins follow it out, and the mind witness begins to follow as well. Let's see here. Yeah.
Ah, shit, that's a level 3.
would I know if I could bend the gauths?
What do you mean bend them?
Kind of say, because one of them is suspicious of us.
One of them straight up knows that you're lying,
Yeah,
like, and has kind of almost signaled that to you.
but does look like he would be willing to help if he.
The Goths are intentionally roll an insight check.
17.
The Goths are intentionally separating themselves from the rest of the group. Take from that what you will.
Potential allies.
There's also another oversight that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't hide the body.
No, you didn't, but the body is very far away, and it's behind a big crowd of people.
Yeah.
Mhm. It is currently, technically, out of sight.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Don't worry, I checked their dark vision ranges just to be sure.
You gives a nod over to the goths. I would like to speak to you once they leave.
One of the they both kind of look at each other for a second,
Of course, Master Raim.
and they like kind of close in their eye stalks a little bit, which is like you've been around Beholderkin and illithids a bunch. It's like a sign of submission. It's like a bow. The illithid knoll thing kind of cocks its head to the side, and just as the spectator, the mind witness, like exits the door, he turns back and looks at.
It could be a trick of the light, but I swear. Master Raim, would you mind communicating with me privately? I have some questions regarding our operation.
I subtle spell cast telekinesis and pick him up off the ground.
Oh my god! Hello. Okay. All right. Is it a strength check?
It is.
Communicating privately.
Okay.
Yes, it is a
That-
strength check.
Oh no! This guy does not have much strength. Okay.
You do this.
It rolled privately, annoyingly, but he rolled a 5
Let's see. It's a strength check. Was it?
versus your intelligence check.
Let's see. Make an ability check with. Yeah. Okay. So
It's basically a grapple, but with
that's 14.
yes, definitely. He seizes up and now is like floating off the ground like 10 feet.
Now, what was that about speaking privately?
Roll an intimidation check with advantage. Like super advantage.
Fucking the two spellcasters are just
Giving him
doing
a
spellcaster things.
disadvantage on this. Yeah, okay.
I apologize, my lord. I will not question you, please. Please, I beg, please spare me. Please.
He hits the ground, scrambles back up.
We will go. We will go. Thank you, my lord, for your mercy today. Oh, thank you, my lord.
Turns and he grabs the like laughing hyena, which is now looking at you, Rel, like directly at you.
Oh,
And then like he grabs the laughing hyena and just runs off with him. The hyena watches you the whole way out the door, Rel.
I think the hyena can sense magic, guys.
Can I make an insight check against that?
He knew, you don't even need one. He knew what the fuck was going on, but he is very clearly too insane to express that thought.
Okay.
Zhao, as soon as they're all gone, Zhao looks at the Gauths and looks at all of you and he goes, my lord, should we, like, get them out to leave too? Go away with you. The Lord demands your
No.
expression.
One of them knows.
Fuck.
That's why they were separate groups.
The Goths kind of float towards you. The Earth Elemental actually floats behind them as a note. Not floats, but walks behind them. And it's carrying like this big iron like glaive, basically, and is clad in all this iron armor and stuff. And one of the
Glaive, you
Goths,
say?
yeah, it's a big ass iron glaive. And one of the Goths says,
We noticed a familiarity with you.
Yes, so did the ones that we released. Would you like to be free as they are?
We would.
What about the other one?
If you can secure our brother, we would be in your debt. As it stands, he follows the floating one with the big mouth that has betrayed his kin.
Would there be a way to subdue him without killing him?
Not that we know of.
Could. Once we find them again, we can have you guys attack and kill them. And I can try my hardest to try and make him submit.
If that is what you must do, we felt Raim's influence leave us long ago.
Oh, that's because I ate him. And killed him.
I hope he tasted vile.
He did. But that's what he gets for killing Yin, my pseudo dragon. Told him not to, so I blew him up.
Then I suppose you will let us go.
Yes. Outside the portal are people. I think you might want to wait outside that portal for us. That way you're not attacked.
They kind of look at each other for a moment.
If you can get back.
Very well. An alliance with the slaves, then. We agree.
I wish to transform back into my other form, if you'll excuse me.
You're now like kind of waddling a little bit. I guess no, you're floating.
Yeah, I'm loading.
That's right.
Ugh.
All right.
It's great. I didn't know about the whole familiar touch thing until like what yesterday or the other day when Will and Ark were talking about it. I was just like, guys, this might come in handy, and then
It's so
like,
useful.
It
yeah,
is
so the
useful.
illithid's not floating. Like, oh fuck,
Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh jeez.
I have a thing for this.
Yeah, you're not sure, but you're pretty sure you got caught there.
Probably.
For a split second.
I mean, I casted a spell, but I was
Yes.
nowhere near her when she started floating, so it couldn't have
True.
been me.
Yeah, it couldn't have been you. No. That illithid isn't. That illithid null isn't a spellcaster or anything. No, not at all. He doesn't understand how that spell works.
Never know.
I mean, if he understands how that spell works, he would know that you have to touch someone to do it.
Listen, it's just a levitation dysfunction. It's okay.
Oh,
So, whenever
you does
when-
peek back over or just transfer. Hey Gauths, is there any more other than the rest of them?
whenever you say "Hey Gauths," all I can picture is just you leaning out and looking into like a crowd of like 16 to 20-year-olds, all with like eyeliner, and then in the middle of them is just Talus and Jaffe from Critical Role.
This is just a bunch of Wills. Sorry, what now?
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah, I
see.
forgot about that.
Will, are you goth?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
great. Same.
just
Retweet.
a bunch of teenage Wills. Sorry.
Listen, I wore eyeliner once and again and a couple more times. And anyway, so the Goths, they don't seem to fully acknowledge you at first, and then they look and they're like, "Oh, that's her. You, it, that's it. Them. What are you?
You want the long or short answer?
Preferably the shortest one.
Starts with an O. I will tell you closer away from the crowd of people.
Fair.
That's okay. We can wait. We'll be going to the portal.
Very well.
I have an idea. Just shove your finger into your skin.
Wait, what?
She's a news, right? Wouldn't it just like if she were to poke her skin, couldn't she like force her finger through her arm?
True. She could.
Does it work that way?
Yeah, she has like a racial trait that's like I forgot what it's called, but it allows her to like manipulate her form very slightly. Yeah. All right. So
This is a really bad thought.
yeah, I mean, she did like turn into a full blown ooze and inhabit the armor of someone at one point. So, all right. So they leave the room.
Boss fight.
Yep. Are you finishing off the callers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
There are a number of people here. I will just say, just for my brain's sake, go ahead and just roll me a d100, and if you roll a 2 or a 1, one person dies. Okay, oof, that's pretty low, but not quite there. So yeah, you like I said, you have this down to an art. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take a break here in a second. You have this down to an art. There are 70 some odd people in this room right now, and all of them are alive. All of them are from every conceivable walk of life. You're not even sure where some of these people would have come from or how long they've been down here. However, as you're freeing them, you note that some of these people have like markings on them, and they look distinctly different. They're some of them are human, others are tiefling, although the number of tieflings is really low. You see one strange looking individual with like just beautiful silver hair that's just been disheveled and everything from their time down here. And all of them have these same tattoos, and there's probably like a dozen or so of them in here.
Blade brandings?
No, these look something different. These are like tribal tattoos.
I want to ask, like, I guess the one with like beautiful hair.
Okay.
It's all disheveled. You said she had one, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What is this?
She kind of narrows her eyes and touches her ear, shakes her head. Koama Daren. Koama Daren.
I cast comprehend languages.
Okay. You cast comprehend languages, and she repeats herself one last time. I don't understand you. I don't understand you.
Okay, question. Do I know what language she's speaking?
No, it's actually not something you've ever heard before.
Okay.
It sounds very reminiscent, like oddly, of halfling, or Silverian, but it's not the same thing. It's like maybe it's got roots in Silverian, maybe like the same way English has roots in Latin.
Okay. I gesture to the brand and give a like confused look. Or the mark or whatever, I guess.
She cocks her head, points to it, almost like reassuring for a moment, and then she looks down at it and up at you. Do you want one? And they're not like a brand as a note. These are like tribal tattoos that go all the way from her wrists, all the way up her arm, across her shoulder, and then all the way down the other arm. And she's wearing, like, in terms of clothing, there's not a lot when it comes to this area. And so she's got on basically rags, and you can see that the tattoos actually go around her rib cage and meet in her stomach. And kind of like really just beautiful design all over her stomach.
Rel nods. Rel nods.
Okay. Then you can come with my people. I don't know how to get to them.
You don't know what?
I don't know how to get back to them.
I would have cast comprehend languages too once I've come out.
Okay.
Oh. Rel's gonna go through her list of languages.
Okay.
Asking if she can understand. I'll just ping my list of languages.
Okay. Yeah, so you've got Common, Elvish, Silverian, Inaran, Astorian, Nenora, Goblin, Undercommon, Shalnin, and Abyssal. So you do speak Silverian. She seems to be able to grasp like tiny bits of Silverian. Nothing else seems to stick though, like at all. She seems to recognize like the context or not the context, but the concept of some words that you say in Silverian. So communication's difficult, but kind of possible.
Okay.
It's like between like a Spanish speaker and an English speaker. Like if you don't know Spanish, you're not going to be able to communicate really fluently, but a lot of Spanish and English share a lot of like sounds and phrases that mean the same things.
Yeah, okay. I want to try and ask her what the mark is and where she's from.
Okay. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, nice. She points at the marks. So you can understand me. I can understand you, but these are my family's tattoos. I'm from the Endless Sea.
That was something that was on the map, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. There was an endless sea called Whelm on the map.
You cocks her head. Where's that at?
Rel says the word, I guess, Whelm.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
She kind of thinks about it for a second. Yes. I think so.
Rel nods and places like a comforting hand on her shoulder.
Isn't that the city that got destroyed?
No.
Okay, just make sure.
And tries to convey the message that we will help you find your way back.
She gives you like this really firm, reassuring nod. While other people here are traumatized and upset, and people are angry, and there's people that are not even really sure what the fuck to do. They're like, "Wait, is this a trick? Is this like, are we about to be executed?" She seems like just straightforward. She's just like, "All right, great. Let's find home."
All right.
Do you think you can convey the message that we're gonna take them to safety?
I asked her to communicate to others like her for us and tell her that we're going to try and convey them to safety first.
Okay. Yeah, you see her after, like, it takes you probably 15 minutes of this, and Zhao is like tending to people off on the side a little bit. But you see her actually turn around and kind of address her people, and she speaks in this really fast, patterned dialogue. Like when she was speaking to you, she spoke like intentionally slowly. You can tell because when she's speaking to them, you can't grasp. Even with comprehend languages on, like for several seconds after she's done speaking, you're still trying to process what she's just said. As it's just so fast. It's just really rhythmic language. But she does turn around and convey that meaning to the rest of the people, her people there.
So, did they come from Whelm the floor or Whelm them in the world?
You heard them say the Endless Sea.
Yeah, she said the Endless Sea, so I'm guessing from Whelm, the floor.
That's gonna be a little bit. I think that's 2 floors away.
I think it's next floor.
Yes, I thought the next one was Whelm, and the one after that was Arcadia.
Yeah, it's either Whelm then Arcadia, or it's Whelm then Rorm. I can't remember the pattern.
I think we have a map
I could have
of it, but I
sworn
gotta find
Rorm was after.
Yeah, it might be. I can't remember.
It's in here somewhere.
It's somewhere in here. Just gotta find
I
it.
remember 2 floors being after Arcadia, and
That's the wall
Arcadia is
map.
where I was told I was going to find Altanar.
Yep.
Here it is.
Yeah, so Rorm would be after Arcadia then. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, there's 3 floors after Arcadia.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
What's that under?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it. I think it would be under world maps and shit, but
I found it in the Discord.
Whoops, I just moved the fucking...
It wasn't
thing.
this square. I was looking in the handouts.
Maybe it's not in the handouts. Yeah, I don't think it's in the handouts.
You pin it?
It is not pinned.
Could you pin it?
Or it was posted on
That's on it.
9/7.
I scrolled past it then.
I don't remember what 9 is.
is September? Is there any like words around it? Are there any words around it? I mean,
no, there's actually just a bunch of fucking GIFs and videos
Found
around it.
Yeah.
okay, great.
I'll copy it and post it again.
Yeah, you can. Okay, that works too. There you go.
Thank you. So yeah, Wilhelm is next.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we find the way down, we can take them there.
Yeah. Were we taking a break?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a break here. And then we'll pick it back up here in just Okay,
Alright, we're good.
so as you finish kind of freeing the prisoners from their shackles, literal shackles in this case, many of them thank you. Many of them are traumatized and not sure where to go. And you see that there are a handful of kind of natural leaders that do emerge among these people. You do ask the woman,
Yeah.
you do ask the woman what language she's speaking, and she just kind of almost stares at you. It is language. It's like you just asked, why is the sky, like, not even a color, just why is the sky?
All right.
How are we getting these people out of here without raising suspicions from the guard? And we don't know which way they went. We shouldn't do a long line of people.
Good question.
Fine.
I mean, it's like 70-something people. Like, there's a lot of people.
Do we take them out in tents? Maybe? And the last group has the odd numbers or even numbers or whatever.
I guess so, but what if the patrol comes back?
That is true. Should we ask them to stay here? They're probably hungry.
I say we take them all out at once and put 2 of us up front, 2 of us in the back.
Alright. Sure.
Zhao, you want front or back?
I mean, I guess I'll go towards the back. I mean, unless you think I should be taking point because I'm, like in front and sturdy, but do you think I should be in the back because maybe there's danger in the back? I don't know. What do you want me to do?
I think Rel and Zhao should take the back. You and me, Amalia, take the front, and I'll take scouting position.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the order for this?
Me and Zhao, then all of the people, and then Amalia, and then you.
And I would
That's from
probably
back
be
to front,
invisible,
apparently.
scouting the rooms to make sure we're not going to run into them.
Okay, and you're just leading them back to the portal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. Where's the portal at? Alright, so that's right there, and then you'd have to leave them through that room right there, and then there would be a portal right here. Okay. Yeah, so as you lead these people, some of them like resist even following you at first. Now that they have their free will, they're like, "You can't tell me what to do."
Either come
Um,
or die.
yeah, and after a little bit of that, they're like, "You know what? Maybe you're right. Let's leave."
Wait! We're forgetting something important.
What?
Rel points to the dead illithid. What are we going to do with him?
Put him
Leave
in.
him there?
Put him in the metal room and hide his body that way.
All right.
Okay, all right, let's go. Help me with this. Zhao, I guess, goes over and drags the illithid into the like steel and iron machinery room.
And we hide his body under stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you hide the illithid body as well as you think you can hide the illithid body.
How long?
And then
Sorry. How long did it take me to get those collars off?
that was like a 30-minute job.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Yeah, each collar probably took about 20 seconds.
Then I don't have telekinesis anymore. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. No, definitely not. Yeah. So exiting the room with the people in tow, making sure they're like a line between you. Some of them look pretty able-bodied, and while you don't have like a ton of spare weapons or anything, in the machine room there are pipes
and pickaxes.
and you have some pickaxes and there are makeshift weapons, and so some of them are armed now in the event of something attacking you. And I don't give a shit what you are. If you run into 75 people being escorted by 4 10th level characters, you're gonna explode if they look at you the wrong way. Commoners have an average damage of 3. So yeah, that's only a casual 225 average damage around.
Not including the 10th level character.
That's not including the 10th level characters.
Yeah.
That is enough average damage around to put you at CR 25. So you guys are actually like a lich walking through this fucking hallway right now. But you do escort the prisoners, quote unquote.
I'm curious.
Sure.
How much health does each commoner have?
They're all around 4 health. Some of them are up to 10, but none of them exceed 10.
None of them exceed 10. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I could one-shot all of them.
Yes, you
Like,
could,
in
especially.
one go.
Yeah, you probably could. I mean, they're packed in a
Why
10-foot
would you
wide.
even think about that, dude?
I was just curious.
Listen, we've all thought about if we could lightning bolt all of the people that we know and love. Anyway,
Fair.
so they in like a 10-foot wide line though, so your lightning bolt would only hit half of them, unfortunately.
Not if I got in the middle and like aimed it like right up the middle. Because it's a
No.
5 foot wide.
You're talking a lot of shit for someone in fireball
I'm
distance.
talking a lot of shit for somebody in 75 commoner distance.
Listen, it'd only be about 36 of them, alright, afterwards.
You would probably still die. I'm fairly confident that they would still murder you.
Probably, yeah.
That many people, I don't know, man. There's some shit happening there. We're not doing that today.
No, please don't.
That's not why we're here. We're here to kill illithids and murder.
They might
bad
be
people.
illithids.
This is true, actually. Hold on. All right, so roll initiative. Anyway, so
Actually, they're not. Zhao would have sensed it.
maybe they're disguising themselves, just like you disguised yourself.
This is true. The spell specifically states that he would
Still
not be able to
doesn't
detect that.
erase the fact that he was an illithid. That he is an illithid with that name.
What if we're all illithids on the inside?
Whoa.
You eventually reach the portal with the 75 people. There are no problems. You do not run into any other patrols or anything else. The patrols that you saw arrive earlier, the spectator, and the illithid null thing, they are nowhere to be found as you are marching these 75 prisoners through the halls of this kind of torture chamber area, and eventually arrive back at the portal. Getting all 75 prisoners through the portal is a difficult task, but it is one that you manage. And then kind of going on the outside, you can see there's already kind of been a pecking order established. The two gauths are there already. And they have kind of like begun organizing. Some of the people do not like the gauths, and so there's now like two factions forming already that are like people that are like, okay, yeah, we can listen to the gauths, or people that are like, no, we have to kill the gauths. And so that's already become a problem.
Leave the
but-
gauths alone. They're just trying to help.
Like one kind of younger guy points to one, but they're floaty and they have eye stalks and they weird me out.
The illithids are far worse looking.
Yes, the illithids are far worse looking, but these are brothers to the illithids. We must eliminate them.
No,
Have they tried to kill
They-
you while they've been
they
here?
want to be free. They don't want anything to do more with them.
But they're slimy.
I can think of a
He
few
makes a
things
point.
that are slimy. Rel,
Yes.
no.
Okay.
Fine. I guess.
And
They're not trying to control you anymore. They're just trying to make sure everybody has everything they need.
Our survival depends on your survival.
one of the gauths kind of speaks up.
Is the earth elemental still there? The one with the
Yeah.
glaive?
It's following one of them around.
I'm gonna stare at it. Like longingly.
You stare at it longingly. You didn't specify what you were staring at, so you're now staring at an earth elemental longingly.
That is what I meant to stare at, yes.
Okay, great. Excellent. Gotcha. Good to know.
He's a big guy with a glaive.
He
and I don't
is a
get
big
to
guy with a
fight
glaive.
him.
That's true. Should have thought about that before you talked your way out of the situation. Oh darn.
That was not my choice.
You are allowed to make any choice you want at any given time.
But it's a good possibility if you attack the gauths,
Hey,
they're going to. It's going to attack and kill us too.
Do you need that earth elemental?
He like turns and looks at the elemental.
It is a servant that was granted by raim.
Yeah, but do you need it?
She wants to fuck it.
Not where I'm going with this.
Whatever strange fetishes you may have, I encourage you to find your own elemental.
Yeah, but I can't find an elemental with a glaive.
Then make one.
She wants the shaft.
Fine. This is smack row.
You smack roll dice.
Oh yeah, did you heal after the one health incident?
Yeah,
Yes.
she did.
Yeah, she did.
Aw.
She's at 31 HP. Okay, so you do manage to get all of the prisoners back to, or not back, but out into this kind of slightly cold area. There are like blankets and stuff that are being passed around. Although for with 75 people, there is not enough to go around. But they are only here temporarily, so who knows?
So, how many of those? Oh God, what are they called? Those interfaces that we found.
We've only done 2 out of, I think, 3.
There were 5. You know, there's 5 of them total.
And we also agreed to try and free the mine weaver.
Oh, right.
My witness.
Yeah, mine.
So we have to go back in there.
Yeah, we need to make sure everything is disabled.
God damn.
Fuck. But I don't want to.
And
Alright.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, as
You
I know,
have
I would have
free will
severed.
now.
I would have severed all the wires before we left that room.
Okay, yeah, good to know.
Severed all the wires.
for the chair.
Chairs.
Yeah, it takes some doing, but you do get it done.
We should probably look for some stuff to make like shoes for them or something. They don't have any like shoe stuff.
Where are we going? You have collected us here, but we have no place forward.
Well, taking you to the hobgoblin camp is much safer there.
There's like 100 people here. Is he even gonna take them all?
Well, we can take some back to our camp.
Dungeons and Dragons, the Logistics of Humanities edition.
But they need a safe place to stay, at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, like, Haskell can whip up some temporary lodgings or something. I don't know. Maybe we can pay them a lot of money.
Or get some
Oh,
resources
the
for them.
tent!
What about the tent?
Zhao, you still have my tent.
Yeah, uh-huh. Okay.
Did you not give it to the people?
You gave it to the people. You gave it for
Oh,
the
did I?
kids.
Yeah.
Amalia, we have some of that bullet meat still that we can. I don't know if they can.
Oh, yes, it's still good. What am I?
You preserved it, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we had a whole thing about this.
I
About
hate all of you.
gentle repose.
I literally hate you.
And then we can also create food and water for them to sustain them until we can get going.
Somewhere there's a salt merchant just crying deep in his cups right now.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be a salt merchant here at some point.
All able-bodied people that can fight should take an out on them when we leave, so I suggest designating those people first. Kind of get like a plan going, how we're going to escort everybody.
Well, it sounds to me like we need to go back in there and fucking kill everything.
Well, I meant,
Yeah, but
displacer beast
leaving
of the
everybody
forest.
here.
No, we can just send them on the way. Look, Haskell's place is right over there, just across the trees. If you find any displacer beasts, don't worry about them. They're harmless. You can pet them.
No.
Shao!
I'm just kidding.
You've been spending too much time with Rel.
I know.
Hey, I resemble that.
It's true.
I don't know what that means.
Fuck. I hate life. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Are you escorting the people out of here to Haskell, or are you going back in and murdering illithid spawn?
Well, we should probably go back in and murder illithid spawn and look for some leather.
Yeah. See if we can't make them some shoes or something.
I'm sure you has plenty. There's a joke based off of the conversation we had. Anyway.
I get it.
I don't.
Don't worry
Something,
about it.
something. Yeah.
Something, something dominate spell.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was old.
What?
No.
Oh.
Something, something dominating, something, something leather, BDSM, etc.
Oh.
You poor innocent soul.
Oh god.
That is not the word I would use to describe him.
Okay.
Oblivious, maybe. Innocent, no.
Oh, I thought we were talking about soul here. Never mind. All right.
Yeah, I don't have any leather. I have a bunch of cloth.
No, you're not the one. Oh my god.
You can make cloth shoes for them.
We have a tent. That's made of something, right?
I mean, is it just the shoes that we need? You know, they just need shoes, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can we make shoes out of rocks?
No?
Okay.
It's uncomfortable as shit.
I mean, it doesn't have to be comfortable; just has to be functional, right?
We don't want them getting frostbite on their toes.
That's true. I mean, I don't know if any cloth's gonna stop that though.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna stop it better than stone. Stone doesn't really like
True.
hold heat very well.
Yeah, I suppose.
What about wood?
I mean, if we could carve wood and... Maybe.
Does anyone have a woodworking kit on them?
I probably could.
I don't think you
I'm
could.
sure she works wood real well.
No, that's you.
But
Not you, but you.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah. I have some spare clothes that I could, like.
So wait, all of these people, what we're worried about is frostbite and the elements, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
could. Oh no, because horses suck in the snow. Never mind. Do not mind me.
Yeah, because they have like a day trek across the teeth.
Hey, Gauths, do you have any spare, like, materials inside the facility?
Oh, inside the facility.
That we can
There is a cache of confiscated items from the prisoners. We are not sure how much remains in it. It may be useful to you.
Where can we find that?
It will be
Somewhere on the floor. Hold on, DM needs to look at the actual floor.
The fourth wall has been broken.
The fourth wall has been broken. There was no
That
fourth wall to
happens
begin
about
with.
15 times a night.
Yeah,
It
really was no
just
fourth
more
wall
entertaining
here.
to go from in character to out of character mid sentence.
Precisely.
You will find them far to the west within the facility.
Also, where are they summoning dogs at?
The creation of the dogs is not far from this stash, actually. It is behind a series of trapped floor tiles and walls, which will only allow the passage of an illithid or beholderkin.
And I'm going to stop doing that voice because eventually my vocal cords will collapse in on themselves and I will become a supernova of pain. So
Fair.
he tells you that that the location of the stash is to the south of the throne room, and far to the west, so somewhere to the southwest. Let's see, quite
And
a
it's armored.
hold on, and let's see, quite a bit further southwest as well. It's like fairly far southwest. And then he says that the creation of the dogs, that they are being created in a room to the west of the throne room, not really south of it at all, but that you'll have to pass several traps in order to reach that room.
And what about the terminals?
He says that he knows the location of two terminals. One of them is slightly to the southwest of the throne room, and one of them is, let's see, to the southeast. But those are the only two terminals that he knows the location of that are not already destroyed or compromised.
Okay. Let's go back in there.
All right, in we go.
You leans in. Is there a word for oblex in deep speech?
It's Oblex.
No, I'm talking to the DM.
Oh, it's Oblex.
Okay, she's going to cast a spell and write down. Let's see, do I have that? I'm going to cast illusionary script and write down the word oblex and guys, it is something else. Just kind of random words put together and then the word oblex in there.
Okay. You just show that to the Goth?
Yep.
Yeah, he looks at it and looks at you and almost gives you like a nod to understand your predicament.
I ripped the page out. Rel, destroy.
Oh, okay. I guess I crumple it up and well, I don't know any fire cantrips, so I guess we're
Thaumaturgy?
just gonna have to make do with lightning. So I just
Or was that Amalia?
Rel should know thaumaturgy.
oh yeah, I do know thaumaturgy. Look at that.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you've destroyed things in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do know thaumaturgy. Okay, never mind. I forgot about that.
I was like, you're a tiefling. You should know thaumaturgy.
Yep. Oh, that was how I knew thaumaturgy. I was like looking earlier. I was like, this is a fucking cleric only cantrip. Why do I have this? Oh, right, tiefling.
It's your racial class.
Yeah. Yeah. Go tieflings.
They the best.
Okay. Destroy it, and you turn and begin your journey back in there. So where are you headed first?
I will follow them. I need to get back. I need to use the bathroom badly.
Fuck you! Okay.
Maybe later.
So what's closest? The terminal or the confiscated goods?
You would know that the terminals are probably closer to the throne room, but to your location, you're not actually sure. He just said that they're southwest. He didn't give you distances.
Throne room? Should we go to the southwest?
I don't know. Amalia, what about you? What do you want to do?
What was the question?
Do you want to go to terminals, or do you want to go to the dog creation room, or do you want to go to the
Confiscated goods.
confiscated goods first?
Confiscated goods first.
Okay. So where are you going?
Confiscated goods, and then consoles or the dog place. I don't.
Okay. As you begin heading towards the far southwest, I'm going to be using one single token to mark where the party's at, just to make things easy. We'll use Zhao because all of you can see off of Zhao's token.
Yes.
So as you emerge from the portal, you kind of take the way back towards the throne room, just because you're familiar with that area. And then once you're back at the throne room, you kind of have a couple of options. You can either go into the throne room and go to the west, or you can go to the south. You're fairly certain that the south leads you closer to the confiscated goods, but you're not positive.
Should we check south first?
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty convinced that none of this is real.
I mean,
Yeah, we can go south first.
Okay. All right, and you begin heading south. Give me a second here. And heading south. So what would you encounter first? Let's find out. As you begin heading south, you find that there are abandoned pickaxes in some places, presumably from people that you had called, or I guess that Rel had called, up to be examined, quote unquote, promptly freed. You find that there are places where they were digging into the walls themselves, and you find that there are many different kind of like half-finished projects along the way. You do encounter one such tunnel, which you kind of take a peer down, and you don't see anyone down there. You don't hear the ring of pickaxes on the stone as you've been familiar with. The place is actually eerily quiet. It's very, very disturbing. Before, you could always hear the swing of pickaxes as they did their work. You could hear enemies, patrolling maybe not even a couple hundred feet from you at times. There's no sound here. There is nobody patrolling. Nothing is happening. The further you go down this kind of long corridor, that it is marked with many different kind of like strange decorations. There are suits of armor. There are paintings at some points that look like they've been stolen. Even in like the weirdest spots, like the illithids tried to create this almost sense of decor out of like this mine shaft, this slave mine shaft that they've created.
they have sucky decorative tastes.
Right? I mean, they're illithids. They go, bleh, and that's their entire character. Anyway, and you finally reach a fork in the road. You can choose to go to the left, or you can choose to go to the south, the west or the south. You do not know which direction leads where.
Okay. South again?
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just explore.
Heading further south, you still don't encounter anyone. It's actually bizarre. You do run across one area where there was a door here, obviously, or there still is a door here, but is now completely opened. Funny enough, there are 3 or 4 earth elementals standing here, completely stock still in this room in front of you. All of them are armed and heavily armored. None of them are responding to anything that you do upon entering.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, they're just standing there. All of them do have glaives.
Oh.
There are 3 currently.
Oh.
Do you want to try and throw one? I doubt that
Oh,
would
I
work
wasn't-
without the chair.
I wasn't trying to enthrall the other one.
I'm pretty sure she wants to just kill one. I think this is like a glaive measuring contest.
No, it's not. You lie 2.0.
It's a glaive measuring contest. She wants to measure her glaive. Don't worry, Amalia. Your glaive's a little bit bigger than that.
Just give us a little time to repair Uli and you'll be fine.
But I don't use a great sword anymore. It's not the same when you don't use the same weapon.
It's true. I think I understand what she's doing here. It's a psychological thing. You have to whenever it's like when you go to jail, you have to like find the biggest guy and you have to just beat the shit out of them.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a very much there can only be one thing. There can only be one.
And that's why I had to switch to a glaive, because Uli was just, I mean, Uli was a good person. I didn't want to.
I mean, yeah, she also kind of kicked ass with the greatsword. I'm not really sure that she would have beat her, but I mean, maybe now. I don't know. I feel like we've gotten a lot stronger in just like 30 days. It's really crazy.
I mean, in this exact moment, I could probably easily take Uli on.
Oh,
That's true.
you're forgetting where Uli is, right?
Yeah, she can't hurt me right now, and I'm hoping she'll forget when she comes back.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't think she will either.
She's never
don't-
been known to just take like vengeance out on somebody that has wronged her in any way.
Aw.
No, man, of course not.
No, I think that's exactly what she did.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but I changed the fucking title of the What Lies Below channel to Killed Haruka. And I'm just like, I don't even know what it has to be now, because Kill Haruka was the goal for so long, and now it's over, and Uli is like destroyed, and I'm just like, what is this? What is this campaign now?
She's not dead. Her body's just broken right now.
Yeah, but Haruka's dead. Now I'm like, man, one of my favorite villains I've ever made, gone. Just poof with the wind. Hi, welcome back.
Beautiful.
I'm about to feeble mind myself off a cliff. All right.
Wait,
I didn't even want to. Didn't even want to kill her in the end. Like.
Yeah, no, right?
Pitiful.
where did we get to?
We're talking. So you're way down here on the map. I'm using Zhao's token to kind of show the party. In fact, I'm gonna make Zhao really big. Makes him easy to find. Boop.
Over here. Okay.
Boop. All right, Zhao's over here.
Oh, why did it set me back up here? Okay.
Wait, what? So yeah, you have just walked into a room. There are there's a room connected to it where you see that there are 3 earth elementals that are standing in this room, all against the back wall. It looks like there would be a spot for a 4th and a 5th one, but they are not there. And all of the earth elementals are identical. They're all heavily armored and armed, and all of them have glaives.
Neat.
Yeah.
None of them
Yeah.
respond to anything when you walk in the room.
I don't
I'm
have a
guessing we're
spell
checking
for
out
this,
this
and it
room?
makes me sad.
Or is it this room that we're talking about?
It's the room you're in right now.
Okay.
Do they speak primordial?
You're not sure. You're free to try.
What language is that in world?
That's primordial, or it's
Shonen?
yeah, Shanin.
Chinese. Okay.
Yeah, Shanin. It's the language of dragons.
Shonen. All right, so I speak that to them and tell them to follow.
Look at them and in your most commanding voice, say "follow" in Shanin. None of them respond.
I think they're in a dormant state.
Ralph shrugs.
Kind of like safeguard.
I mean, it was worth a try. Like, come on, a bunch of earth elemental soldiers just like following you around. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
It would be useful. But I think we destroyed the chair that could possibly do that.
Oh, that's what that shitter was for. Fuck.
Rel had to go and destroy the stupid chair. Now we can't have stupid earth elementals with stupid glaives following us around.
I mean, you're free to hit one.
It's not the same when they don't fight back.
What
They
if
might
it does
fight
fight
back.
back? They might.
Yeah, but there's 3 of them.
It could also be a trigger in this room.
Oh, so
Just-
you're okay. You're okay fighting one when you know you're going to take it down easily. That's like,
I
like,
don't know that I'm gonna take it down easy. You don't know until you're in the middle. That's the point of fighting it.
you don't know you're
True.
not going to be able to take down 3.
I'm fairly certain I'm not gonna be able to take down 3.
I mean, you never know if you don't go.
No, because that's how you upset the god.
Listen, Amalia, you never shine if you don't glow. Just do it.
You're fucking kidding me right now. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and
They
they
don't
don't
stop coming and they don't stop.
No.
Stop.
You brought this on yourselves.
I didn't do anything.
I brought this on ourselves, actually, but I will refuse to take responsibility like a good DM.
That was a beautiful song.
Such a good song. All right, what are you guys doing with these earth elementals? Just leaving them, or are you gonna hit one, Amalia?
Fuck it. I'll hit one of them.
Okay.
I hate my life.
Okay, you hit one. You hit one with your glaive.
Yeah.
Roll an attack.
It's gonna be like the
That button?
zombies. We hit them, they all come after our ass.
I don't feel like I hit one of them.
Oh, a 14. Yeah, as you strike one, the stone of the elemental itself is just. Yeah, you just doesn't do any damage at all.
Yeah, I don't think I could even take on one of them.
No,
I
come
bolt
on.
it.
Give yourself more credit than that. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Right.
What are you hitting him with?
Yeah,
That's-
as it strikes this is great because as it strikes the stone of the elemental itself, the lightning just kind of disperses into a small area and is ineffectual.
You shot a stone elemental with a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we
I feel like we just became king of the hill.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So, are we just trying to hit it?
Gosh dang it, Bobby, you get in there and you kick that elemental's ass.
All right. That was a 21.
Yeah, okay. It strikes completely ineffectual.
I
was
think
it- was
they're
it weird?
immune to
Something
lightning.
tells me it's straight up just immune.
You're fairly confident that these things would be completely immune to lightning damage.
Oh, Well,
Do you want me to hit it?
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you here for a second. I'm pretty sure they are very well grounded, being made of stone.
They're also myrmidons, which gain additional resistances and bonuses. They're
well,
pretty
I
spooky.
sincerely hope we don't have to fight these ever because
You would be useless? Yeah, I mean,
They're
yeah.
immune. They're immune to 4 separate damage types. Just throwing this out there.
I would
Wait,
assume one of them is necrotic.
Funny enough, no.
What?
They are not immune
How
or
is
nor
that
resistant to necrotic. Well,
How is-
necrotic is just the rotting of natural material. They are stone, just
That is
natural
Okay,
material.
But
Do you have Eldritch Blast, Rel?
I do. Yeah.
You Eldritch Blast one? Just roll a bolt.
oh yeah, I'm the one with the dick waving complex.
As you've now failed to damage this thing twice, you do finally manage to just barely nick one. Roll me a d10.
All right. I guess technically I'd get 2 bolts,
You do, yeah.
so I should roll. Fuck it. 21.
Okay, yeah, you managed to use Eldritch Blast here, and you do manage to deal a little damage. It is not a ton, but it is enough to be somewhat noticeable as you chip off like a little piece of one of its fingers. It doesn't move. It does not respond.
Feel sorry for these things.
At least I stopped at 1.
Do you think they're like sentient? Can they think?
No.
Oh no,
I sure hope not.
that'd be
'Cause
fucked
now
up.
Rel just pissed them off.
We're gonna be like walking, like 3 floors down from now, and it's just gonna fucking fall from the ceiling on me.
That will be funny to watch.
Hunts you down and it's just like, I've been waiting for you. Very
Killed my
creepy.
father. Prepare to die.
My name is Inigo Raktoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Maybe there's some mechanism to make them wake up.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm sure it was the chair.
Yeah, I think that might have been the mind control thing.
Question. What is this
But
over here?
there's just like an additional room behind.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, why is that walled off? But
You do see. Well, it's because it's supposed to be a secret door on the original map, but I stole this map, and so it's not now.
okay.
But you do see, like, in the back of that room, there is like a large amount of loose stone and earth, and there is some iron armor there, and there is a couple of various like large, heavy, crude iron weapons. Looks like this would be a place of creation for these earth elementals, or maybe summoning.
Should we take some of this armor and bring it with us so some people are armored? If they can wear it?
I mean,
If we can fit it, yeah.
yeah, you can fit it. This is iron plate mail, so it's
Okay.
it's expensive stuff, and it's also 65 pounds a set.
Okay. Iron.
Okay,
armor.
better than what
Oh.
Child's wearing.
How many
It's
are there?
it's heavy armor.
Yeah, Zhao
Yeah,
can wear
that's
heavy.
Zhao.
Oh,
Or
with
heavy
Zhao?
armor.
Is he wearing? What is he wearing right now?
That's a good question.
I think he's
I
wearing
thought
plate,
we
isn't he?
gave him like adamantine or something like
I
that.
think he has like adamantine plate or something.
I can't find it. Splint? No, wait. No, he's wearing splint armor made from bullet.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Wait,
Yeah, he's wearing some garbage shit. Yeah, it's totally better than what he has on.
let's just put that on Zhao first.
Yeah, there's like 3 sets here.
Sure. Go ahead.
And
Zhao.
then we can take Zhao's armor.
He's like, I could wear this.
Okay, put it on.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Just this. Turn around, okay? Just go. Just shoot.
It's nothing I
You're a
haven't seen
dude, it's
before.
fine.
Yeah, but I don't like letting people see my belly scales.
Okay,
Rel
fine.
turns around.
Fine.
Okay, so what is Zhao's armor again?
Zhao is it's bullet splint armor.
Yeah.
I think he came with extra resistances.
No, it doesn't
No.
do anything extra. It's just splint armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he has a set of plate armor.
Or blue lead armor.
Yeah.
Didn't we kill like
Excuse me, sorry.
Dude, your
how
fucking
many was
cleric has
there?
been wearing like splint armor all the way up to level 10.
Yeah.
It wasn't the whole
Wow.
time.
That's true. I mean, he
It
was
was
wearing
after the mimic
chainmail.
event because
that's
the
true.
mimic disintegrated his armor into a tube top.
I
That is-
think it did give more AC because he only went up 1 AC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's generally how Splint works. Splint caps out
okay.
at 17.
Okay. Well, never
Yeah.
mind then.
Yep. So, all right, Zhao has a set of plate mail.
Finally.
Nice. Finally, he's like, you know, it's a little inflexible, but I mean, we could take it to a blacksmith, get it worked a little bit. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, Zhao has a suit of plate mail now, a set of plate mail, and you also have 2 iron plate sets.
Okay.
They are fucking heavy, 65 pounds a set.
That's fine.
Guys,
I could stuff it in the bag of holding.
Shao has 20 AC now.
Awesome.
Oh wow,
Damn
wow.
it.
Wow.
He's beating me in AC. Actually, I
Get
think he
19
always
before
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 19 before this, so
Well, I'm the evasion tank, so
it's true. It's true. So from here, do you grab the glaives as well?
Do we need the glaives?
I mean, Amalia really wanted that shaft, so.
oh my
God damn it.
That's not what I wanted, Rel.
No, we just discussed this. It's something like how she was with
Well-
Yulai.
Starting
The
to
great
wonder if
sword.
maybe Rel wants something here. There's a little bit of an obsession going on.
Prove nothing.
Whoa.
I don't know. You've been spending a lot of time with Zhao.
Whoa, now, no, you can't get. Whoa. If there's anyone I was going to fuck around here, it would probably be that thing. And he turns around and points to the earth elemental.
I
Ouch.
think that would hurt.
Listen, I love you, but you're like my family, you know, and like that's wrong. We might be in the far north, but we're not going to behave like far northerners. Okay?
Anytime you say far north, it makes me think of Jack and Daxter.
God damn it. Holy shit, that's some nostalgia. I haven't thought about Jack and Daxter in like 5 years.
When you said far, far to the east earlier, it brought that thought up, and I'm like, I feel like you were supposed to say north there, but you didn't.
Nope, not yet. Not today.
No. Shall we move on, or are we taking the glaives with us?
Yeah. Do we want these? I mean, can we fit them? Do we want them? I don't care.
I don't want them.
Probably carry them.
I don't really want them, and they're not really much. They're iron.
She's over here like looking at Skyrim rarities. Like, is iron low? Yeah, okay, yeah. Iron weapons now. We can leave those. They're pointless.
I mean,
They're not
money's
worth
money.
the weight to gold ratio.
Well, are we not here to collect supplies for?
I thought we. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's for money. I think we're going to be giving these to the people so they can like stab displacer beasts.
Okay, sure. Zhao, you carry them.
Oh, is the bag of holding full?
Almost.
Oh no.
That's why I didn't.
Is
wanna
it because
grab
you
them.
took a ton of metal?
No, I didn't take any metal.
Oh, okay. Alright. So yeah.
Something big, heavy chains with Ulai's body.
You could add just like 2
Oh,
glaives
yeah.
to Zhao sheet then. I think they weigh like 6 pounds or something. Okay.
Ouch.
I
From
mean, I
there-
got rid of like 40 pounds in rations, so I could probably.
That's true. Yeah, you could carry them if you want to. As you kind of exit this room, leaving the earth elementals behind, you see that there is a door that leads down to the south.
Oh, yeah, Rel has that sword.
Huh?
Rel has that sword.
She does. And you see that this leads into a kind of wider hallway that's like 15, 20 feet wide. You see that there's a door on the other side of that hallway. And you see that the hallway itself is a bit unique in its presentation, as you see that it has varying areas of light and darkness.
That's a trap.
Yeah, of course it's a trap. But what's
You
it
also
trapping?
see at the end of the hallway, those of you with Devil's Sight, 120 feet of Devil's Sight, you see that there are 2 massive ass ballista at the end of the hallway.
Oh dear.
That's more than 120 feet.
You can barely make them out in the distance, in the darkness. The light also helps illuminate them. So
Ooh, those are big. It must be protecting something pretty nasty. To them, maybe.
maybe, I don't know. So do we just leave that? I feel like maybe we just leave that.
Where do you leave it?
Fuck.
Have we ever left anything alone?
No!
And that's probably half the problem.
I've been saying this the entire time that I've been. Oh my god! You guys hired me one day, and I was like, "Oh, these people seem nice," and then no, you are troublemakers. You fucking create your own problems while trying to solve other people's problems.
I can't argue that.
I can't
That's
disagree.
accurate, yeah.
But you're still here, so like, there's obviously some reason.
Because
why
you'd
haven't-
die if I left. If I was like, "Oh no, I'm done here," you would all fucking be dead in a day.
And we pay him.
This is true. I do get paid.
Yeah, you get paid.
I actually forgot about that.
You get a portion of those profits.
He is right, though. We probably would all die.
Yeah. I can't heal you guys that well.
It's alright. I'll just talk to Lumodius about a different kind of warlock magic.
You know
It'll
what
be
gets
fine.
you know what gets like what's worse about this too is you were the first one that died.
I know.
Oh,
I died for you.
Yeah.
why would you remind us?
So are we going down that hallway? Because it looks like we're going down that hallway, and I don't want to go down that hallway, but it seems like we're going to anyways.
You know what I could do?
I'm sure I will be surprised.
Send your raven down there to dismantle the strings so that they can't fire at us?
I have to be within a certain range for an unseen turret.
No, you're right.
familiar Raven.
Oh, I could do that too, but it's gonna take me an hour if she dies.
I mean, how's she gonna die? The ballistas fire one direction. You get behind them and peck at the strings so that they can't fire.
Okay. Wanna send your Phoenix down there with her? Make it a little faster?
No, I'm gonna make you do it alone. Yeah. So help.
Okay, so you're sending the Raven and the Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm stepping on.
While you guys do that, Rel takes
A
like
sitcom waiting to happen.
a couple steps back. I'm gonna sit around this corner.
I am too. Luckily, I can see through my Raven.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'll step back here. Okay, so you send your 2 familiars down the hallway. The second they enter one of the light beams, which they're really tightly conjoined, it's hard to even find an area of darkness to be walking through or flying through. The second they enter one of the light beams, one of the ballistas fires. This one fires towards the Phoenix. Oh wow. I don't think that hits. 6 to AC.
Phoenix
Fairly confident that's
fire.
gonna miss.
That misses.
What's your Phoenix's move speed?
Fuck.
That's not a move
50
speed.
flying?
50?
It is kind of a move speed.
True, actually. So
Yes,
it's 50?
flying is 50.
Okay. With the dash action. Okay. All right. And the Raven enters as well. That's a natural one. All right. So the Raven and the Phoenix both managed to get all the way through. Yeah, all the way through and to the other side on the ballistas. It takes some doing. They are birds, and these are ballistas that are 10 feet tall. So the strings are not exactly easy to dismantle, but with a little bit of pecking, concentrated pecking, and about 20 minutes of work, they do manage to peck through the strings of both of these ballista, which ultimately renders them completely and totally pointless.
Get fucked.
Yeah, rolled a 3 and a natural 1.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to have to lose my familiar too.
Listen, these things only do 60-10 damage on a hit. Like your familiar will live, no problem.
No. It only has 1 HP.
That was the joke. 60 maximum damage versus your 1 HP. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. All right. So you step back into the hallway. The lights are still there, but you are fairly confident that the ballistas have been disarmed.
Neat. I'm gonna throw a rock down the hallway.
Throw a rock down the hallway. Nothing happens. The ballistas do not fire.
So they tried to fire.
Yeah, they try to trigger, but they don't have any strings. The arms aren't being held in place anymore. One of them is like in shambles because if you dry fire a fucking, 2,000-pound draw crossbow, it's going to explode. So yeah, there is no threat.
Neat.
Are we ready?
I walk down the hallway.
Walk down the hallway. You find at the end of the hallway the bird's waiting for you. The bird familiar is waiting for you, and that there is a door between the two ballistas. This door is heavy iron, and there is no perceivable way to open it from the outside. There is a large mark on the front of the door that shows the symbol that you have seen once before, the symbol of raim.
Is there any way to see underneath the door?
No. This is a heavy industrial iron door. You ain't mirroring around that one.
Oof.
I would not know how to open this.
Didn't we open it before?
Not this door.
No, but one door similar.
Not like this that I know of.
Oh. I want to investigate it.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Can I have help and can I have guidance?
Yes, I will do the help.
That's up to your party.
I can give you I think I can give you guidance. Does this character have guidance?
We call that gauths.
I did have guidance.
Yeah, you do have guidance. Everyone has guidance. You get a guidance. Oprah.
You doesn't
Oprah
have
gets a
guidance,
guidance.
though.
That is a
It's a-
30.
That is a 30. You investigate this door. The door itself is definitely trapped, actually. There is a small arcane rune just at the door, and you anticipate that if the door were to move at all, this arcane rune would trigger. The effects of the rune, roll an arcana check.
Can I have help on this and can I have guidance?
It's up to them.
I can't help.
No. Was it an arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes, you can have help.
Alright, and John's gonna guidance then.
Okay.
22.
22, yeah. Good enough. The effects of this rune would be one of basically just dissolving you. This would be a disintegrate spell cast at the first person, like the nearest person to the door.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, but you do notice the rune. The door is also locked. Like physically, there is an opening mechanism to the door. You're not entirely sure how to open it. You would probably need a thieves' tools check to open the door itself as well, as there is like mechanism to it, but there's no visible latch.
Can I just... What happens if I were to just scratch at the rune to like...
Dead bodies.
You're fairly confident that the trigger is motion, and so like the door itself opening. So you might be safe there if you'd want to try that.
Like how confident am I?
Like a 85%.
I have something for this.
Okay.
Numidium was good against magic, right?
Numidium's great against magic, yes.
I pull out a Numidium bolt instead of scratching at it.
Okay. What do you do with an Numidium bolt?
scratch at the
Oh,
rune.
okay, gotcha. Yeah, you scratch the rune. You kind of like hold your breath when you do it. You're like, I hope this doesn't kill me. And then the rune is destroyed with a simple scratch from a new medium bolt. Okay. From
You.
there,
It's locked, and I don't know how to open it. So
I can try to open it if you help. I mean, if there's an opening mechanism.
me help you? Ew, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, do that.
okay. So there is an opening mechanism here. It looks like this mechanism is designed to be open via telekinesis. From what you can gather. And it takes a little bit of doing to try to even get the door to be able to be opened. So go ahead and roll me a Thieves' Tool check with advantage.
And job guidance.
Okay.
Okay.
24 and
25. So that is the DC to even get the door to budge. And you manage to with some fancy tricks with a long metal rod and some wire, you manage to kind of get the mechanism to open without having to use mind brain powers to do it.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
Hi. Shalom.
I heard without, and then that was it.
Oh, without using fancy mind brain powers to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck mind powers.
What's revealed beyond is a small room which contains a number of like strange-looking mechanical consoles across the walls, with a center beam that you see wires running in and out of. There's a door on the other side of the room as well. This door is very similar to the first. However, on close inspection, it does not appear that it is trapped.
Okay. What are these consoles?
You're not positive what these do. They are pretty reminiscent, annoyingly, of the consoles that you ran into that activated the portal on floor 1, or floor 2 rather. However, they are not the same, and the beam in the center doesn't look anything like the center beam that you had seen before. This looks like some kind of almost bastardized version of that. And these consoles, as you pour over them, you can't really even begin to imagine what they do, but they look important. They have definitely been used a bunch.
Are there any symbols on them?
There are some symbols on them, not very many. There's probably like upwards of 600 buttons in this room alone to press. But you do see a handful of symbols that don't mean a whole lot to you. Some of them it has something to do with the flow of electricity. And then some have to do with different levels of steam and energy. This is some kind of energy grid conduit.
Well, I guess floor 1's created kind of like a map.
It did.
So does this one create a map?
Not to your knowledge. Though this may be based on the technology that you saw on floor 1. So give me just a second here.
I don't know if that means we're going on break or not.
What was that?
Don't know if that means we're going on break or not. Sprin got up and moved.
I don't know. if
turned.
we
Welcome back.
if we look at the maps that we have,
Mhm.
it doesn't match anything that we have, does it?
Not even close.
Can a check be made?
What are you trying to accomplish?
Figure out what any of these buttons do.
Yeah, sure. Make an intelligence check.
All right, cool. That's 16.
Okay. 16. You do kind of like slowly start to piece together what you think some of the buttons do. You're fairly certain you found some buttons that will lower the total electrical output of the system or increase it. And you found some other buttons that you're fairly confident have to do with fuel consumption.
With what?
Fuel consumption.
Oh. What the fuck is consuming fuel?
You don't know.
Maybe we should continue looking and find out. See if we can't find anything.
Fuck that. Hit all the buttons. Do it, Rel. Hit them all.
If we
Alright, I
do
hit all
that,
buttons.
no.
You do?
You might cause an explosion.
Do you hit all the buttons? All of them at once.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
600 buttons.
Yeah.
Be smart
There's
about this.
There's a gift for this.
All right, so hear me out.
Okay. I'm hearing.
Do illithids have ships?
I have no fucking idea. Like, what do you mean, like boats?
I
Or
guess.
like in sky ships?
Maybe that?
I mean, they could. I don't know. I'm not the resident illithid expert here.
Do they?
I don't know. Roll your master that had never that you had served did not have a ship of any kind. In fact, this whole area is a little bit more like weird, technically inclined than what you might be normally used to. So not that you know of, but it's not like a disqualifier. It's possible.
All I can say it's possible. My master never had anything like this before, and this is more technologically more advanced. But it's not to say that there is, but I can't disqualify it. But you start hitting buttons, you don't. I don't even know what they mean or do. You could cause a chain reaction. Considering we have no idea what it's powering.
Fuck it. What's in this door?
Go to that door. Okay. It is. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Is you gonna help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Alright. Chosen a guidance.
Okay.
Bam. 25.
25.
Sounds like
Yeah.
bad grammar.
Same. Same. It took me a second. I was like, "What do you mean?" Oh yeah. Same situation with the store. There is no trap on this one, but it is a door that's meant to be opened via big brain energy. So you would need a pretty substantial thieves' tools check to open this.
Oh god.
Alright. I'll help. Chosen a guidance.
Don't worry, you can do this. You.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I got it.
Oh Jesus. Okay, that's a 30.
I think I got it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Easy
sorry.
enough. Yeah, no problem. Same trick with the first door. You manage to get the door open. There's another door behind it, which is like a smaller oak door. It is not any problem for you to bypass. Let's see here. As you kind of enter into this little antechamber, the oak door in front of you opens, and you see inside a group of 6 extremely tall pillars. The room itself feels energy, and Rel, you being a lightning mage, you can feel that there's a large electrical current in this room compared to what you would normally feel. It's to the point where, like, even if you have metal weapons, like, even your weapons are like magnetized slightly in here. And they are drawn towards these large metal cylindrical that rise from the floor to the ceiling in this room, about 20 to 30 feet high. There are 6 of them, and they are each about 10 feet wide.
Well, I found out what the electrical current buttons control.
But what are these
Okay.
powering?
What the fuck are these anyways? Like, what is this?
Something I wish I could take.
You watch like 2 of them. There's an arc of electricity just between 2 of them all of a sudden, and then it goes away after a few seconds.
Oh no. How about this? I will walk to the other side, and I will tell you what's over there.
Okay. Sure.
Sure.
I mean, have you seen me? I go Sparky, Sparky, Zap, Zap.
I mean, that's true. You do go Sparky, Sparky, Zap, Zap.
I mean, if you want to, I just don't want you getting hit.
That'll be fine.
Okay, if you say so. Take my medicine.
You didn't take your medicine?
It's only 41 minutes late. Better than a few hours.
It's only
Alright,
41
well-
minutes late. It's fucking heart medication.
I go walk across the room.
Okay.
Like I
Your
fucking
heart
own the
does
place.
Not give a shit about time.
As you walk across the room, do you just walk straight through all 6 of these?
How about you tell me what happens when I walk through the first one, and I will decide after that.
Yeah. As you walk through the first pair, Rel, I need you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. I'm not the best at these. That's a 4.
Yeah. You are not fast enough to get out of the way as
Okay.
two beams of lightning meet with you in the middle as their conduit. And as they strike you, you are going to take just a little bit of damage here. Just a casual amount of damage, no problem. 16 points of lightning damage,
Half.
Cool.
which I believe is halved.
Yep.
8 for you. 8 points of lightning damage as the kind of electricity passes through your body. Thankfully, you have resistance to it, and with that resistance and your familiarity with electricity, you do kind of pass the lightning on from one side to the other, though you do still take a little bit of damage in
Hey.
doing so.
Well, maybe going on the opposite side of the room would be best instead of walking straight in the middle of them. Electricity isn't off that way. They're going through each other.
Are they arcing off to the walls too?
So far, they haven't.
Oh, well, fuck. I'm already in the middle of 4 of them, so.
Well, you're in the middle of 2 of them right now.
Well, I'm like, because I walked through, right? So I'm like right here.
Yeah, you're like right here. Well, hold on, like right here.
So to get out, I still have to walk through between 2 of them.
Potentially, yes.
All right, I walk through these 2.
Okay, yeah. You kind of go around the other side to get towards the wall, which the walls in here are stone. And so there is no real arcing between these coils and the wall itself. As you kind of walk around the room, there are a few arcs that kind of reach you, but they're so minor that they don't hurt you really. You kind of just deflect them thanks to your resistance to electricity. However, as you're crossing the room, you notice out of the corner of your eye a shape move suddenly and too quickly for you to really perceive.
Oh.
Something is in here with you. You saw it just hiding behind one of those coils. and you see an arc of lightning just crash down onto something between you, or between one of the coils that is between you and it.
I'm going to subtle spell cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, just suddenly go invisible, and you all hear this kind of clicking this in the room itself.
Oh god. Yeah, you's gonna cast invisibility on herself.
I want to get. Can I
Mhm.
get an angle where I can see it?
Yeah. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I use my bonus action, by the way, to fly 10 feet when I cast the spell.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
right after I go invisible, I fly 10 feet, so like I leave the ground.
Gotcha. Okay. One
Does that
second
get
here.
me in range to see it?
Let's see. So you're like right over here at this point. And when you saw it, it was ducking between these two, like it was hiding on the other side of the room. And when you crossed over, so would you fly like right over here?
Yeah, like right here.
Okay, like right here. Yeah, you fly to the other side of the room. Those doors are not supposed to be open. Well, whatever. You fly to the other side of the room, and as you do so, you do catch a glimpse of it. Make a perception check.
I'm not good at these.
It's
like,
trying
at
to be
all.
stealthy.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Yeah, it's slipped behind the pillar already. Those of you that are on the other side of the room saw it as well. You can all make perception checks as well, honestly, at this point.
Oh, right. Well, I think Zhao's kind of good at these.
23.
Yu's really good at these. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Zhao got a 20.
Okay, 1 second here.
Is Amalia gonna roll?
Amalia's
Huh?
here. Oh, there you are. Are you gonna roll perception check?
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine.
Shield is not going to help me roll a perception check.
Those of you that roll, well, actually, that would be everyone but Rel, actually. You do see, slipping away from Rel's point of view, however, entering into yours, you see this large serpentine-like creature. You have seen something like it before. However, this time it is almost ethereal in nature, as it takes the form of a Behir, but it does not take the corporealness of one. I'm going to go ahead and move everyone down.
So
Oh,
it's
no.
modified.
It's something else. It's not quite a Behir. It's an imitation of a Behir.
Please no,
You're
not again.
Oh, let's see. I'm going to move y'all like right over here, and then Zhao switch spots with Rel, because Rel is right
Don't
here.
get him.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
I can actually subtract my health.
And as the creature slips away from you, those of you that are standing on the other side of the room still manage to catch a glimpse of it. It looks like a Behir, but however, you see these rune stones locked across its body, and it doesn't seem to have flesh of any kind. Instead, you see this arcing of energy between these pylons, and it just seems to almost take the shape of a Behir rather than being one itself. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh, lovely.
Huzzah.
Here it is.
Yee.
Here it is.
At 2, though.
Oh, oof.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch y'all later.
Damn.
Have a good night.
Right.
All right. Rel, you are the first up. As this energy kind of flickers in and out of existence, it almost seems to split itself in two once it senses that it's been noticed. As you go invisible and you goes invisible, the energy kind of coils around one of these large pylons, and you split for a second and then form back into a single individual. But it does seem to have noticed that you are all aware of its presence. What are you doing?
So, question.
Yes.
Does it look like it's drawing power from the pylons?
Potentially. You're not sure. It's either it's at bare minimum it's using them to move around quicker than it normally could. You can tell that pretty much right away as it's being able to like jump across these pylons really quickly and
Well, I meant like the electrical current.
you're not sure if that's what's powering it or if it's just feeding off of it and like using that to its advantage.
All right. How far is this? That's very far. All right. Okay. Do I have any spells for this? Nope. Oof. What a shitty time to not have a Misty Step.
Oof.
The what?
Or any teleportation.
I
Alright.
think you get spell scrolls. Let me check.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right.
I think you get a few spell scrolls of that, maybe.
I'm not sure if I have any of Misty Step.
Build. Xbox. Shit. No, I have it. I think. Yeah, you has it. Shit.
Yep. All right. We're gonna. I guess I'm just gonna take the dash action.
You gonna dash?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash like
Okay.
here, and that should get me 60 feet. So right there.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh wait. Oh no, I don't get that until second level in Rogue, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like
Bonus action.
cunning
dash.
action? Yeah, that's second level.
Second.
Oh, all right. Never mind then. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, great. The end of your turn, the creature, of which you are still not sure what this actually is. Honestly, let me go ahead and put this over here because boop. All right, there we go. The creature, which you're still not sure what this is going to go ahead and use its Paragon action, or I guess it can't because it hasn't taken a turn yet. So it's now the creature's turn. The creature is going to go ahead and it's going to do creature things. One
I
second
don't
here.
like the sound of that one.
Listen, it's just a little creature. He ain't gonna do nothing bad.
He's
Uh-huh.
not little. Clearly not little.
Okay,
He's little compared to the other Bahir.
it's gonna go ahead and use its greater magic
Uh-oh.
and elemental surge. All right.
Take some of that.
This is gonna be towards. Yep. So it's going. You watch it. It's insanely fast. It blinks out of existence for a second, and then it reappears, covering between these two pylons. The electric current almost seeming to suspend it. It looks like it is electricity itself, almost. And it's gonna go ahead and I need Zhao, you, and Amalia to please go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, Shad's not very good at these.
Not bad, not bad. Okay,
Not very good at these. 0s and 18.
all right.
I
That
mean,
is a
Plus 0.
you. Yeah, all right. You is the only person that fails this. So you are going to take 66 points of lightning damage, and Zhao and Amalia, you will take 33 each.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I keep my concentration, so it's good.
21 is
Roll.
not enough to keep your concentration. No,
Damn.
No, I
You would
believe
need to
you'd
roll
have
a 33.
33.
unfortunately. So yeah, you are now visible as this thing just arcs lightning off of the pylons and itself and just directly onto all of you, just fucking Emperor Palpatine shit. All right, and that is going to be the end of its turn.
Wow.
She would be almost
Oof.
dead, by the way.
Yep. Hey, Amalia, it's your turn.
Hmm. So by all accounts, this is just like an ethereal behir. As
So
I'm
far.
concerned.
Yeah, so far.
Was the behir able to see in like magical darkness? Like the one from before?
Not the one you encountered.
So logically, I would assume that this probably cannot see in magical darkness.
Perhaps. Roll an Arcana check. Okay, 21 is fine, I think. I actually think that is the DC. Yeah, because it's so you're very confident this is not a behir. In fact, you're fairly confident you know what this is. This is a lightning weird. Weirds are a special type of elemental, and they are weird elementals. And they kind of inhabit realms that normal elementals don't inhabit. So you have like water weirds, which are like water serpents. You have stone weirds, which are basically like giant. They're basically the Pokemon, honestly. But then you also have lightning weirds, which are basically lightning serpents. They're like behirs on steroids.
Still wouldn't know if it could see in magical darkness.
With the 21, you are fairly confident that, given its elemental nature, it cannot. That's generally not something that elementals can do.
Okay. Question is, do I want to do... this one, or do I want to do this one? No, because if I do that one, then Zhao can't see.
It's up to you.
Is this concentration? That is. For now, I will move. Right about here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a dex save.
Right.
Because there's still electricity.
Yep. As you just kind of rush through this area, you do manage to save from it. So you will take half damage here as some electricity kind of arcs and strikes you. 10 points of lightning damage.
Ow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay.
And then beat the shit out of it.
You watch as like your Phoenix familiar suddenly just like dive bombs it, and you see the Phoenix feathers just appear around it. Yeah, both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Also, I will state as I am running, I am going to go turn the electricity off.
Okay. All right. Let's see. That is 11 and 15, which is 26 points of damage. Not bad at all. 26 points of damage as you carve through this thing. You do manage to, actually manage to hurt it. There's always the worry with elementals that they might be especially resistant. This one does not seem to be. All right. And is that the end of your turn, Amalia?
Yeah.
Okay, great. It's now actually at the end of your turn, Amalia. The weird is going to use its Paragon action. Somebody roll me a d6, please.
Oh no!
Let's see if somebody dies.
God.
Anyone? Any takers?
I'll do
We're
it.
on 1d6?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yep.
All right,
That's
hold
why
on.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. So I need Zhao to go ahead and roll me a. Well, you, other, but Zhao, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no!
That is a failure. It doesn't matter because you can't save from this. You can save from it, but even if you do, you're unconscious. So, okay. The lightning arcs again off of the pylons and off of the creature itself onto Zhao and you. Zhao is unconscious.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's going to end its turn. Zhao, go ahead and make me a death save, please.
Oh boy.
You forgetting about my turn?
Oh, so sorry. You make me a death save.
Failure.
Okay, that's a failure. Zhao, make me a death save. Success, barely. Rel.
Oh.
Shit is scary right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get a turn.
I'm sorry.
Neither did Chow.
I rolled to see who it was going to target. It could target Amalia or it could target you and Zhao, and it rolled you and Zhao. What you doing, Rel?
I'm thinking. This is I'm gonna do this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to, because that would take an action to do, right? All right, I am going to. I can't quicken spell and twin spell, right?
Nope, not on the same spell.
Okay. I'm going to twin spell haste.
Okay, on who?
Myself and Amalia.
Okay, that's an action.
Yep. And then I will take my extra action that I just got. Well, my movement speed's doubled now, right?
It is.
Let me see if I have, like...
It would be along that back wall. Yep. It does.
All right. I am going to go here, use my action to feed Zhao a potion,
Okay.
or use the haste action. Can I use the haste action for that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Feed him a potion, so that is a superior healing potion.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he has one on him, doesn't he?
Yes,
Can I
believe
feed him
so.
that one?
Of course.
So I will feed him that one then. What is that? 2. No. Wait, there's a macro for this, isn't there?
Click your token
Yes.
and roll.
Superior. Or is that it? Yeah, superior. So that is 31 HP.
Okay. Zhao is conscious with 31 health as you like cram the potion into his mouth at light speed. Just
Alright, so...
some
he's-
Quicksilver shit.
What did I just do?
Hasted and then
No, I like pressed the button and now everything's all fuzzy.
Oh, I have no idea.
Accidentally. No, I don't know what I did. I'll figure it out in a second. And then I'm going to get over here. I don't know where the button is to turn.
It's like right here.
Okay. I'm going to use my object interaction to. There was buttons to
So-
control the electrical current, right?
Yes, there was buttons to lower and increase it.
I want to lower it.
Okay. As you slam the button, you hear all of the electricity in the room next to you lower suddenly. Like you feel the electrical current slip away. Amalia, you watch this creature shrink to almost nothing.
oh,
There's just a little tiny bit of electricity holding it in place right now. All right, Rel, is that the end of your turn?
It doesn't turn off anymore, does it?
It's not off, but it's lowered. There's
I
like a
can't lower it.
dial, and you just turned it all the way you could go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to pop a superior healing potion.
Okay.
5. All right. I can mark that off. All right, and that is the end of.
From there, it is now the Weird's turn. So the Weird's turn comes back around. Amalia, please roll me a d6.
I don't want to die.
Oh
What?
my god. Amalia, please roll me a dexterity saving throw. As the creature surges with power, sort of.
Of course.
12 is a failure.
Of
As
course.
the hold on, as the creature surges with as much power as it can muster from the now powered down electrical coils, Amalia, that is a failure. You're going to take hold on, I have to do some quick math.
Please let it be 2 whole damage.
You're going to take 16 points of damage, of lightning damage, as this electrical current passes through you and hurts, but not all that bad.
I'll take it.
The creature seems to be like trying to like blow itself back up, like, oh no, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? When it realizes what's going on, it unleashes this attack. It's going to use its greater magic to teleport to the other side of the room. And that is the end of its turn. Amalia, it's now your turn.
So, after that, is it safe to say that I can walk through the pillars and probably be fine?
Probably. Yeah, you notice them powering down. There's no more arcs of electricity, and you watch the electricity just kind of get almost sapped from this thing.
Wait. Sorry, actually.
Okay.
What?
You have advantage on dex saving throws.
Why does she have advantage
She's
on
hasted.
dexterity?
Oh, haste.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and add 8 points back to your health. As it only just kind of sparks you a little bit. It's like getting shocked with a fork on an electric fence or something.
Oh, it's so cute and itty bitty.
Yeah.
So how does a hasted action work?
Attack with it, or you can do anything else basically that an action can do.
So could like a normal action, like I'd get my second attack on
You only get one.
so I would essentially have to attack and then cast a spell is more.
I don't think the hasted action can cast a spell, can it?
Section
I thought
can...
it just gave you an action.
No, it gives you a hasted action, which is like a very specific thing.
It says
Only take the
only
attack.
weapon attack.
Yeah, one weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
That's really shitty.
Mm-hmm. So you can cast a spell and then make a single attack, which is pretty efficient.
Yeah, but I want that second attack.
I know.
Does the attack action not count for spells?
No.
It says weapon
Spell,
only.
spell action is called cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
What you doing?
How far?
You can make 3 attacks here.
I can. Yes, I
Mhm.
have a plan.
Okay.
Because my Hexblade's Curse does not require
Concentration.
concentration. So
Correct.
I am going to cast Far Step on myself.
Ooh, nice. Okay, you are concentrating. Go ahead and mark that. And with that, you can teleport, I believe, 60 feet with first step. It's like a super misty step. Great. Okay. And where are you teleporting? Where are you going, Amalia?
Wait, is this door open?
No. Which door?
The far back one, no.
Oh. Fuck. Well, it works.
I thought you were gonna
I'm
hack
gonna-
it and beat the shit out of it.
No, I thought the door was open, so I was gonna, because it seems to be teleporting, so I was trying to keep up with it kind of thing.
Ah, yeah.
Because
Nope,
my son was not gonna save me there.
That door is not open, and yet it is teleporting. All right. So let's see here. With it powered down, the 14 and the 24 hit, the 12 misses. Okay, that's 18 and 20. Let's see. I think 1 second here. Okay, yep, that is. So Amalia, how do you want to do this? As this thing is now kind of weak and itty bitty currently.
So it is dead?
It's dead.
I just kind of teleport in front of it to try and intimidate it, not realizing that I was gonna kill it immediately, and then just
Well,
start
maybe one-
slashing into it.
Oh yeah, you just kind of teleport in front of it, and you hear as you just slash straight through this electricity elemental that's in front of you, that has now been sapped of all its glorious energy, and as you do so, its form finally dissipates as it is defeated and destroyed. Powered up, lightning weird with the pylons, casual CR19. Powered down lightning weird with no pylons, casual CR3. Yeah, you go ahead and make me another death save.
Oh yeah, Zhao
Okay.
uses his channel divinity.
Oh,
Okay.
alright, I was gonna...
You are conscious at 36 health. Yeah,
Wow.
36.
Hold on, because it needs divided up.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? That
hang
thing
on,
just
how much-
owned our ass. Holy shit.
He's got 30 health. No, 50.
He can, yeah, he has 50. He can disperse.
Yeah. Okay. So he needs 11.
Okay. All right. So he can take 11 from the 50.
Oh yeah, I get health back when it dies with my Hexblade's Curse. Fuck.
Yes, you do.
I always forget about that in
Um,
Hexblade's Curse.
Which actually I think will put you over the limit.
Oh, actually,
Or
never mind. He only needs
Warlock
10.
level plus
He only needs 10?
charisma,
Okay.
That's 14 health.
so you would still be conscious at 36, and there's 4 health left. And Amalia's above half. So,
All right. Well, then nobody else can have it. So.
all right. So,
Bye bye health.
Fuck. Okay. Hey, you. Are you doing okay?
A lightning bug just hit us.
That fucking hurt. I went down with you. Don't worry. Oh my god.
I think I want to find another illithid instead.
Wow. That
At
thing.
least-
Oh, but it was so cute.
Anything that can spam a move like that seems like really overpowered to me. I don't know. It's almost like we had really bad RNG on the dice or something. You guys just want to talk about this. That's a move that is designed to be like lightning weirds and behears are built the same way. They do a lot of damage, but they're really squishy. But that move is not designed to come back like that.
Back to back.
3 times.
3 times in like 18 seconds.
He got to use it 3 times. I was like, what the fuck? Hello? Like, if Rel hadn't powered that down, you would have had Amalia down again. Or not again, but you would have had you and Amalia down at that point with Zhao barely conscious.
Yeah.
Look,
just, I'm really glad I put 2 and 2 together.
Well, at least we know it wasn't powering anything important.
Holy shit. Okay. Wow. That was nuts, man. What the fuck?
Oh.
I refuse to believe that thing is real. Pretty sure we actually just got attacked by a dream sequence.
Yeah, I'd believe it. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Whoa.
I need scurry, yo.
Is that what it's like to fight Rel?
Probably.
Ow.
No. Rel doesn't hit that hard.
I mean, not wrong.
I mean, I can hit you. You want to find out?
Yeah?
I'll do it.
Come
No,
on,
please.
punch me. Bring
Please
it on.
don't.
No, not with my fists. That's not gonna do anything.
You said hit me.
First, you said
With
Hitting
lightning.
me requires fists.
no, hitting. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like the pit and the ooze in Amalia.
No, that was a different scenario. Completely.
How much damage does this do anyway?
It's,
It's 8 times 6.
48.
So
For
48,
reference, it's fucking lightning attack. Deals 12d10 lightning damage on a failed save. Yeah. 30-foot cone.
all right. Well, best I got is 96.
big fucking damage. I mean, but that's a recharge of 6 though. It's like you rolled 2 fucking 6s. What the fuck, man? Alright, anyways.
I had a very bad feeling. That's
I
why I
call
didn't
bullshit.
roll. I had a hugely bad feeling. I was like, I don't want to roll.
Look, I mean, I just needed
So-
somebody roll.
I have a question about... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I think it says it in the thing. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I will
Are we?
read it before I start asking stupid questions.
Are we?
Oh. You see a large pair of double doors on the other side of this room. They are not
the same type of door you have encountered up to this point, instead being two large, kind of lighter iron doors designed to allow what could be a large, like, loads of freight in and out. They are marked with the symbol of raim, and you see that the in front of them there is a line of salt.
Why?
To keep something in or out?
Can a weird, whatever that thing is, be repelled with salt?
Like bound?
I guess. To prevent it from going in that room? I don't know. Is there salt here?
At the front of the door where you're standing, it looks like there may have been at one point, because there's like tiny little bits and pieces of it around, but it's not in a straight line like it is on the other side.
I think it's because we knocked it over.
Do these wooden doors that we came into open in or out?
They open out.
Does it look like it was scattered by the door?
Potentially.
I think it was to keep that thing in. Maybe.
Can I make a check of some kind to figure out if that's the case?
Arcana.
All right. Let's give me a hand.
I guess
You
I
get fucking
can.
knife.
Please do. All right. I guess I was going to guidance then.
Okay.
So here we go. Whoa, Arcana. That's a 29.
It's a 29, yeah. Salt is typically a very common ingredient used in elemental binding rituals, yes.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I guess it was.
I'm not even sure why I had you roll, because with guidance and advantage, I don't think you can actually really fail this. Like, to know that salt is a common element in binding rituals is like a DC 15. That's like some elementary shit, Watson.
Oh, all right. Then yeah, probably not.
Yeah, because you only need a 3 on the guidance for even your natural one to succeed. No, you need a 2 on the guidance.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it was probably to keep it in.
Okay. Should we check the doors?
Yeah, I guess so.
okay. Roll an investigation check.
All right.
I'll help.
As a
Alright.
note, when you get close to the doors, you do hear this kind of like low clunking. It sounds like gears moving, but it's heavier somehow.
Is there space under the door?
Under this door, yes. Under the doors you're at, yes. You see that there's like a long hallway beyond them whenever you press the digitation of mirror. And you see that it looks like there's 2 exits on either side of the hallway at the end of it.
All
You
right.
can hear this large sound, and there's like 2 separate, distinct patterns.
What if we're on a train?
Surprise! This has actually been the movie Snowpiercer the whole time.
No, please, I don't want to be in the sequel to Willy Wonka.
It's literally the Willy Wonka sequel. Anyway.
That was a 28.
Yeah, this door is not locked or trapped. It is simply ready to open. Usually with this, you would have to open it via mind powers. However, this one has a little bit more leverage and it's easier to get around. This one's not too hard to just go ahead and open normally.
Neat.
So, as you open the door, you do see that there is indeed a long hallway beyond it. And at the end of that hallway, on either side, you see that there is an exit out into these kind of shadowy rooms. They are slightly lit, but there is a low light coming from them. A very low light.
Maybe this is the fuel room?
Perhaps.
Well, fuel room.
Proceeding further down the hallway, the sound gets louder and louder and louder until finally you arrive at the end and take a peek around the corner of each of the entrances. What you see inside is a familiar sight. Rather than, elementals being bound or strange illithids here, what you see is a room that you have been in ago on either side. I'll use Zhao's token for this. A heavy set of machines along the walls of this room produce small plumes of black smoke with conveyor belts between them. And you see on these machines are tiny black collars.
Who's up for destroying it?
These are the collars that are used to dominate people.
Oh, I am totally. However, I'm going to go back to the room with the controls, and I'm going to turn down the fuel gauge.
Okay, you go back there. As you do this, the kind of dugga 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 that you're hearing off in the distance stops.
And I come back. Right, they should be safe to destroy now without blowing us up.
Doing a big explodey.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
As you strike one of the machines, it turns into a giant mimic. Roll initiative. No, anyway. This was all a trap.
I'd believe it.
So you destroy the machines.
Yeah.
Duh.
How do you do so?
We could do slight sabotage, or we can do. We could probably rig this for anyone that activates it again to explode.
What if we put the coin in each one?
No.
And run like hell?
Yeah.
I would
Or-
prefer not.
I like that.
I like to save our coins.
Zhao has a good idea.
I would like to save the coins too. We could just jam up the machine work and then turn the fuel consumption up higher, and then.
Oh, and then make them go dugga dugga faster.
Yeah, and then they go boom because,
You guys
They're
are
jammed.
fun.
we're still getting an explosion.
Yeah, but it's not the explosion where we get to walk away all cool like.
Yeah, I wanted to be Bruce Willis. You know, that famous actor in all those plays.
You know what you could do? Jam it, and then yell out for us to turn on the fuel, and then walk away like that. It'd still look cool.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alright, so you spend some time rigging the machines to where they would jam up and potentially do a big boom after having the fuel consumption turned back on. Go back to the room and crank the fuel consumption as high as you can, along with the electricity, which you presume is what helps power the machines. And as you do this, you begin to see smoke drifting into the room, the control room itself. And you wait 4 or 5 minutes. You hear the dugga 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 is going as fast as it can. And then there's something that clicks, and all you hear is just this as there's just massive explosion triggers. The
Well, we
heat
did
from
it.
the explosion reaches all of you, but none of you really take damage or anything.
So is that
Joe's
all
just
that was down that hallway?
Huh?
Is that all that was down that hallway?
As far as you know, as far as you knew, anything that was down there now is gone.
Unless it's magical.
Unless it's magical. Yeah, do you go investigate the hallway again?
I mean, I would turn down the fuel and the electricity, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look at Rel playing safe. Rel is an electrician, literally.
It's
Yeah,
almost like
Fucking damn it.
she, embodies electricity. Shit's scary.
It is scary. Shit's fucking frightening. She knows it too. Yeah, you go and check it out. There is nothing here. These machines are destroyed. The pylons are currently the back 2 pylons closest to them are in ruins, and the middle 2 pylons are at least damaged. The front 2 pylons, look more or less untouched.
Can I check for any secret doors?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Hey, you want to check for any secret doors?
Sure. Why not?
Oh,
Doesn't hurt
guidance.
to. I'll check for secret doors, and Shadow will help me with advantage.
Okay.
And
Add guidance.
guidance.
Okay. 24. Yeah, okay. You're just casually checking for secret doors, seeing if there's anything. You find at the end of this hallway, actually, there's a small trapdoor being hidden by the floor tiles itself. Give me a second here. And you find yourself going through a tiny tunnel and emerging in what looks like a storeroom.
Neat.
And that's where we will leave off.